my mind and my body. But there's one thing I say and always keep.
This world shall know pain.
His come and dance with me in hell, won't you?
What is up, guys? It's time for another episode of Chibi No Podcast. You got me, the Smash Fan.
Mr.
Japorean.
And Shark King.
And as you can tell, I changed things again because
Why not?
This is better.
We can.
this is
Because
better.
you
Now
actually
we
receive feedback.
I'm not. What? I didn't receive any feedback from
Did
anyone.
the host suggested something like this?
No, I did.
No, it was Hobby.
I actually suggested.
But okay, but
You
there's
said
feedback.
nothing, so don't even
I didn't say
try.
I didn't say me.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say you took the feedback and you made something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to get better. I need to get matching desks and better desks or something.
I like this desk. It reminds me of home. It reminds me of a simpler time.
In good old California, no Texas. I mean,
Yeah. They have desks like this in Texas. Sure.
I just had a brain fart. What's that company that sells like couches and
RC Willie?
no, the other one, the German one, or not German, but
IKEA?
there we go.
the German one,
German.
the German one.
Einstein. My bad. It's okay. They can be made fun of. They've been offing people for a while.
Wow.
I'm looking for tables.
Well, anyway, if this is your first time watching Chewing Up Podcast, first of all, I don't know why we have our hood up. I saw Japorean do it, and I tried to put mine on, but it didn't go through my headphones very well, so
Well,
it
mine
looks
fits.
puffy.
And I guess said you kind of like, why are you on white and in black? Like, are you like
Excuse me.
good side and bad side or something?
Did we not talk about you are David Black?
David Black.
Yeah, you're David Black, and you're literally wearing a black.
I'm wearing black, but I don't think I'm David.
You're David Black. We talked about this.
I don't remember.
I just feel kind of left out. No one told me about the hoodie memo. So
You're just Mr. Okay, to be fair, Mr. always wears hoodie for some reason today. I don't know why he's not.
it's all right.
I never do.
That's a bullcrap lie. Yeah, you do. You do that all the time.
I think you're full of it.
He is. Stop.
No one asked you. Anyway,
like he is.
if it's your first time listening to a podcast, but it's just a bunch of guys talking about nerdy stuff because we want to, and I don't know.
can.
Yeah, because we can. Yeah, because why not? Why the F not? Who you to judge us? Anyway, let's go. We're going to talk about some unfortunate news. So we actually, I think it was 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. No, it was, Michelle Trachtenberg. So if you don't know who she is, she was actually she was an actress. She was on Disney. She was in a big like R-rated comedy movie called Euro Trip. She was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was
in
Willow's.
Take Me Home Tonight.
I don't know. I do not understand
Wait,
any of
was
these
the what?
references.
She was the goth chick in Take Me Home Tonight.
Of course you will know.
I will know. Yeah.
I don't know. But she passed away. So it sucks. She was 39.
She was young.
They don't know exactly what happened. A lot of speculation is that a theory is that I guess she had a liver transplant not too long ago. So some people are speculating that. However, the parents are refusing an autopsy.
Sketchy.
So I don't know what to say about that.
Refusing?
Yeah. They don't want to do an autopsy.
I know what refusing
It's like, where's my dictionary? Refusing.
let me pull it up.
That's why you brought your iPad.
This is dictionary.
Oh, your tablet, if it's an iPad or tablet or station. It's something, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but again, if they don't want to do the autopsy, then they're not going to do the autopsy. So
I don't know. It could be for religious purposes, I guess, or it could be that they do know something that they just don't want to get out.
well, they
It
said
could
That could possibly
'Cause-
hurt
'cause
her
I-
image or something.
Well, because I know rumor, obviously.
Right.
What I was hearing around the grapevine was she had like a very bad alcohol problem.
Okay.
And I think, I can't remember what drug it was, but there's a drug she was abusing too. So I think,
Just the mix was not good.
yeah, well, I think on top of that, when she got the liver transplant, maybe she was still abusing. And so that probably was like,
Okay.
doesn't take, and it took her, so they would see, oh, she was abusing even when she got it. Blah, blah. I don't know
That would
the
make
circumstances of if you're doing that stuff while you have a transplant, I don't know what kind of trouble you can be in or whatever. So I don't know.
I saw a ghost. Anyways, cool. Let's just state the obvious.
I was always here.
Are you gonna cut it and put it together?
No, it was too good. What was it?
All right.
We have some great news. We're gonna have Japorean go on a South American trip for Chibi
The
to
Chibi
get us some.
That's the only reason he's going.
That's the only reason he's going, and the only reason we care is he's getting us the actual cerveza cristal.
No, I'm actually gonna ask you. What are you bringing back?
Me.
That's it.
That sucks.
I don't know.
Who wants just Paul back? Not even his wife. His wife's like expecting something
I was
cool.
gonna say a friend of mine recently shared some
Alfajores.
They opened up. There's a bunch of cafes that they open up in Peru. Apparently, there's like a Dragon Ball cafe that they open up. It looks really cool. They have awesome statues and figures in there. Maybe.
Oh, are you gonna go to the oh my gosh, because they have tons of.
Are you going to Cusco?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Are you going to my gosh, my mind just went blank.
Why don't you go to Cusco?
The Caballeros de Zodiaco, the
Yes, I am.
Saint Seiya. There you go. Are you going to the museum?
I'm thinking about it. So hopefully,
What are you thinking?
are
What
you-
is that? Not like a.
well, it's kind of not that close from where I live. So
You're gonna be there for a while.
I know, but
take a day trip. Like I'm not. It's not too far. Like you're.
I'm thinking about it. Like it's on my list to do. So
no,
if
it's not.
everything-
It's got to be like okay.
I
like,
do want to
listen.
go. Don't get me wrong. I do want to go.
But
I just need to figure out the distance. And how far is it from where I live?
Just take a bus and a mule or something.
take a llama.
I don't know.
Dolphin?
Take a llama. Yeah, they go take a llama. Sorry, my bad. Take a llama to get there.
Yes, apparently people take llamas to go from place to another.
It's Peru.
I mean,
It's not Machu Picchu.
Isn't it your number one export?
Export?
llamas.
It's llamas and lies.
You don't
Yeah,
know what your number one export is?
it's llamas and lies, guys. That's what we know. It's L&L, llamas and lies.
But yes, I do want to. I'm considering going on there. But hey, if I go to one of those cafes, I'll bring you something. Cool.
Are you gonna meet up with some old elementary school friends
Yeah, yeah.
or middle school friends too? Right.
That too.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's the rest of Cristal.
And alfajores.
This thing pays for itself. Free.
You
get what you pay for.
Yeah, you get what you pay
Get
for.
what you pay for.
So, I want to talk about this a little bit. I know
Corona.
we don't talk about that Corona here.
That was disgusting.
We do. You still have them.
Monster energy drink.
Anyways.
So, anyways, I mean that's another story. I mean, so we had a party here for Boricua Senpai for his birthday, and one of the guys brought a non-alcoholic Corona,
Wink, wink.
which I've never had. I've never had Corona, period. And
Same.
I've always been told. Well, I've always figured that beer or anything like that just tastes like piss. I always thought
That is what it smells like, and taste is like 80% smell.
yeah. So he's like, you want to taste it? I'm like, fine. So I tasted. I mean, I've never tasted piss, but I assume that's what it tastes like.
Well, if you smelled it, you've tasted it. So
I've never tasted it.
you've smelled it, so you.
I don't know what it tastes like.
Taste
You smell is how it tastes.
It's it, right?
If you smell
Most
it, you
things.
taste it.
Yeah.
If you smell it, you
No, I'm
taste
talking
it.
about when you're like, I've never tasted piss, but it smells the way it tastes the way it smells.
Yeah. If you
Something
smelled it, you know how it tastes.
smell bad, but it actually tastes good.
Like what?
I don't know. I haven't. I've just heard that is the thing. That's the thing that happens. So I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. It could be that. It could be that. But anyway, yeah, it was disgusting. Like I don't know. I mean, because it has alcohol content, or if it did have alcohol content, that's why they drink it. But not even lime could fix that. And that was that was
You
disgusting.
got lime?
No, I didn't get
There
lime.
was no lime.
No,
I
you
was
didn't
looking
have
for it. There was no
I was
lime.
like, I didn't get any lime with my house.
I was like, I don't know what Latinos. I don't know why you like that stuff, or more specifically Mexicans. I don't know why you like that stuff. This stuff's
You get drunk.
I felt like the mom in like Transformers 2. I want to, when she goes to France, I want to try new things, like the escargot. Yep, it's nasty. I was like, no.
I can confirm now. It sucks.
Yeah, not for me. Not for me.
Yeah, not for me. Not for me either. Anyway, I did want to talk about Daima, because Daima, as of today of the recording, it did finish.
Terrible-
Episode 20.
Dragon Ball Kids.
So I'm not gonna go into a lot of like the overall review because I'm gonna actually make a video about it.
All right. Chibi video exclusive.
But I did want to talk about that. There's gonna be a lot of talks about this because I know Akira Toriyama is not famous for making complex stories. A, which is fine, and B, he forgets a lot of stuff. Like for example, he forgot. So people say that he forgot about launch, but what's funny is that he forgot that he didn't forget about launch.
What?
Yeah, so
he just avoided her on purpose.
No, he said So he said that he forgot about launch. That's what he said. But he forgot that he didn't forget about her because in the chapter, like after in the manga, so after Goku marries Chi-Chi, there's a time skip. And then it's when he's taking Gohan to Master Roshi to present Gohan to Krillin and Master Roshi and Bulma.
Sure.
In that storyline, or in that chapter, he says, or Krillin asks, where's Launch? He says, she's been gone for a while chasing after Tien Shinhan. Okay. So that's where it says, that's what she's been going. She's been chasing Tien Shinhan.
Tien Shinhan came back. Where is Launch?
Not at that point.
But
remember, he had left later on. Right. But later on in the same saga, he had forgotten about that. He totally told people where Launch was. So in the interview, he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot where that she's in. That's why in the manga he was going to include her, but didn't. They did in the anime, but in the manga they didn't. So the dialogue that 17 says, like, "Hey, I haven't heard that voice in a while." That was supposed to be Launch's original line in the manga, but for some reason they took that out, or he drew 17 instead of her, and also. In the anime, he gives Launch a very like throwaway line, or Toei does. I don't know. So anyway, he just forgot about that. So I know he forgets about things. He forgot about Super Saiyan 2.
I mean,
he does.
Sure,
he forgets about stuff.
Forget about this, but you have many opportunities. You have many different spin-offs. They can easily include her in like any random.
They could,
OVA.
but he did. But that's not my point. My point is this.
Okay, we got.
Is he does this again? Like at the very end of Daima. There's just a lot of loose threads, like a lot of unanswered questions that are very problematic.
Sure.
Like one of the things, and this is a small thing among many things, but a very small thing is that Kibito and Supreme Kai are still defused.
Okay.
Which makes no sense because in the beginning of, first of all, the movie Battle of Gods, and then second in Dragon Ball Super, the anime, and third in the manga, they're fused together. And at the end of Daima, they're still defused. There's no talk of that they're fused again, which again would have been very simple to do. They didn't do it, and my only thought is that Toriyama was like
his interpretation.
Oh, shut up! Your cousin is affecting you.
It's open.
No, it's not. So here's the thing: is I feel like what happened was Akira might have I don't know, he might have forgotten about it. He might have thought, oh, I'm explaining how Kibito and Supreme Kai are defused because he's mentioned that in Dragon Ball in Resurrection F originally the first time that they're defused, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna explain. Yeah, this is how they got defused. This is like right after, but he had forgotten that he already explained that in Super that they were still fused and then defused. So that's probably one thing. I don't know, or it could be.
Another series that basically connects everything.
A theory.
No, but anyway, I have a lot of issues with how Daima ended. I wish it would have ended very well.
Oh, so they ended well.
Well, the fighting to the very end was amazing.
Okay.
10 out of 10. Great fighting. Just his stories, what got me, his story plot or the lack thereof is what really got to me. And it's disappointing to me. Like, I know some people be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, it does matter to me. I mean, again, I don't expect, like,
everybody to
J.R.L. Tolkien or, God forbid, Oda type of writing, but I expect something to be somewhat consistent. Somewhat. I don't expect it to be everything. At least somewhat consistent, but at least within the last 10 years. But I guess I expect too much. Again, I love everything that they did about them except for all these loose ends. It just bugged me.
How would you rate it?
With the finale, it brings it down. If the finale was great, I would have given a solid 9. But with the way the finale, like the story that they just, to me, it goes down to a 7.
Under 7.
It goes to a 7.
Oh,
It
7.
goes to 7. Okay.
Yeah, so it's
average.
It's great. Like if you really turn off your brain, you don't care about anything about Super GT, Dragon Ball Z, whatever. You don't care. You just want a self-contained story, which is not really but a self-contained story. Yeah, it's a great 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But because it's put in the way that it is, it sucks in certain aspects.
Okay.
I do like it though because it basically writes out GT, and I love that.
Come on.
But GT,
Am I
no.
Am I allowed to ask
Super
for
4.
spoilers?
If you want
He's gonna
to,
give you a spoiler anyways.
I'll give you a spoiler if you want. But I resisted giving spoilers right now. I mean, Mr. Mr. can give his thoughts too.
Sure. I mean, I haven't watched it at all, and I probably plan on watching it. But do they explain because this was the one thing that occurred to me when we were together the other night, or we were hanging out the other night. But does Daima explain it's like Super Saiyan God and why like Beerus had that dream?
None of that is connected.
None of that is
Oh,
connected at all?
just flip the table, man.
I'll give you. It doesn't even explain.
That's a bit of a bummer.
It doesn't also. It also doesn't
sorry.
explain Super Saiyan 4.
See?
Okay.
GT's in
It
better
just
this.
happens?
GT at least give you a story of what Super
No,
Saiyan 4 came
GT
out.
was worse.
It tells you how it came about.
Just because
This is okay. So the explanation is that Goku was trying to train to achieve a higher form, but that he couldn't or didn't know that he did, which makes it worse.
he's so powerful he doesn't even know.
And again, there's a part where it looked like one like a person helped him achieve it. At least that's what it looked like in the anime. When you see it, it looks like it was this person like giving him a boost is what made him go to another transformation. But in this one, it kind of implies that he was trying to get into a new transformation, but couldn't. But he knew it was there. But
He knew that there was a transformation after 3. How it's taken.
Super
that was
Saiyan
shown,
4.
but he didn't know how to tap into it. And then in this series, it helps him tap into it.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't buy it.
well, again, that's another thing. Like it doesn't explain really what it like. It explains it's called Super Saiyan 4, but it doesn't explain like how he achieved it.
They basically pull up from their ass
Like-
like, hey, here it is.
Like in Super Saiyan 3, like it says he only again they also like retcon this. In Super Saiyan 3, they said that the only reason he was able to obtain this because he had much more stamina, much more energy and reserves when he was dead.
Right.
How Vegeta did it, I don't know.
They pull up from their asses.
It was a kid. He had more stamina. And
That's not how you unlocked it.
That's even
I'm a
worse.
kid. I don't get tired anymore.
Yeah.
Because my wife lets me bed with him. What? That doesn't even
Dude, that was cool. I love that.
Do you hear about that?
Yeah, I loved
okay.
it.
I did.
I'm like,
I-
get that.
Hey, you know you would stop fighting that. Your wife told you that.
His wife doesn't let him do that now.
See, that's why he's mad. That's why he doesn't.
I feel like the story. See, I haven't finished Daima. Okay, I was watching it. I think I left after Vegeta turned Super Saiyan 3.
That's like 5 or 6, 7 episodes ago.
Spoilers.
Episode 9.
Episode 9.
No, it was like episode 12 or 13.
Yeah, I'm like
You're
3 or
7
4
episodes behind.
Because I watched a couple of fights. I gotta say, as a Dragon Ball story, sure. But after following up Dragon Ball Z, it's not I don't think it's a cohesive. I think for me, Z is really good story compared to everything else.
I think again the story. If you look at just the story, it doesn't affect anything else. It's actually a good story.
But the way it connects everything.
But the way it has to connect, again, I think the biggest thing that Toriyama did, the biggest
mistake.
mistake that he ever did was say, "Hey, let's put Super in between the time skip." That was his first, and that was the worst decision he made. Had he done it after and just said, "No, GT is not canon. That's a whatever thing," that would have been fine. But because he decided to do this, it just ruined everything.
That's a bit of a bummer.
That's a bad legacy to leave.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad. I mean, he has Dragon Ball Z. Everything. People still love
actually
it.
said that Daima is canon.
Daima's his final one.
Also, Super is canon.
Yeah, but GT now basically isn't, which I'm happy for.
I don't know, man. But anyways, I'm just
Okay, Mister, how does Super Saiyan 4? How is he supposed to obtain it in Dragon Ball GT? What BS does Vegeta have to do?
Oh, we're going over the Vegeta though. What we need to do with Goku though.
Okay, Goku, what does he have to
We
do?
needed to have his tail, and then through the blunt waves of the moon, him turning into the great ape, which is normal for Saiyan when they see the moon. But he was able to turn into Super Saiyan while in that state, and then he compressed it into a controlled form, and that's Super Saiyan 4.
See, at least that makes more sense. With explanation on Daima, well, he gave him power, and he got power up.
Yeah, that's not good.
But yeah, that's that. I'm not saying that is good, but then Vegeta changing it to where he's like, I'm accepting these rays.
At least it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
It doesn't.
Daima.
At
It doesn't make
that
sense.
point, though, with GT, doesn't matter because Vegeta stopped fighting. He became a family
Man.
in a sense,
Family guy.
and
And he could grow a mustache somehow.
and he
even though
wasn't
they can't grow
training.
facial hair.
He
Yeah.
wasn't training.
And again, those are all the things that make no sense
Yeah,
to
but
me.
what they did to Vegeta was the completely different. So that's why they made Vegeta great in Super and in this. They made him better. So that Vegeta's not important.
That's why I'm saying
what
that
I'm saying-
Vegeta
but
doesn't exist
But what
now.
I'm saying is the way that the story. Okay, let's remove GT to make you happy, at least for now. But
Hey, Kuriyama removed GT.
Paint the picture here for me. You're gonna connect Z with Daima and Super. All of them are canon, but they're not fully connected.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah,
I'm not saying.
And that's exactly what he said. He said, "Oh, as a story itself, Daima is good. He rated it a 9. As a series that needed to connect Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, it failed."
I feel like that's I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's. I feel like it's a bad legacy to leave. Like everything not connected, everything like with gaps in there.
I think it just depends.
I would watch it.
Depends on your perspective.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, you don't.
Hey, yeah, because that helps you.
No, it doesn't help
defend
me.
Your story.
I'm still watching it. I'm still watching it.
Hire you, and you can go and retcon all of his mistakes. You just fix all the mistakes.
No, they have Toritaro for that. So
We have you. If I can go work for
Marvel.
Game Freak, you can go work for.
Exactly.
yeah, but I don't have no. But my level of expertise isn't compared to yours. If I were to translate it to Pokemon,
You don't think?
I don't think so. No,
there's the
not
guy-
by a long
there's
shot.
The YouTuber from Dragon Ball that they always look up to. What's his name?
Are you talking about geekdom?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
We don't look up to him.
We don't look up to him. He just he's built up so much credibility that he actually has inside people in Toei, in Shueisha, that he gets information and leaks from.
That's pretty cool.
He knew about Super Saiyan 4 back in the summer, but he didn't say anything. Like, because if he were to leak it, that would lose his cred.
That's his
Sure.
hero.
So I'm not at that level.
Okay.
I'd have to dedicate. He dedicates all of his time to it. Like I don't do it. Like his
No
love
fucking
that he has is Dragon Ball Z and wrestling. Those are the only two things. I mean, he likes other stuff
He loves
somewhat,
nothing else.
but those are like his two loves: is Dragon Ball Z and wrestling.
Does he have a girlfriend?
I don't know.
He did at one time. I don't know.
I think he's like host. He just likes having his fun and going.
What was that?
He likes to go around, get around,
I get around, but
get ran around down the ground. Man, don't stop. I get around.
All right, so Daima, it's all right.
Diamond for me is all right.
Still worth a watch, though.
So I'm watching in English too because I want to. There's parts that I want to see in English because they are amazing.
Okay.
So I would say watch it in English if that's what you like. I would say you will enjoy it. In Japanese, was it Nozawa? She did a great job. Like her voice acting was spot on, especially the last 3 episodes. Amazing.
She's coming to Cali in June.
I worry about her. I don't know how much longer she's gonna be here. She wants to voice
Like I said,
forever,
Go
but
see her in Cali. She's coming for a convention.
I'd rather see Sean Schimmel again. Who's coming to FanX again?
Is he?
Yeah,
This
he's coming
year?
yeah.
Sweet.
okay. I know where I'm going.
Where?
Home.
At home.
Get the hell out of here.
Get the hell. Okay, anyway.
All right, so Daima, next.
Diamond, next. All right. We're going to switch over to Shark King. You're going to tell us about Pokemon Day. To me, it was a sad day, but cool day. But, tell us what we got the presentation. We got the direct.
Yeah,
what were some good things that they
It
told
was
us?
like the shortest Pokemon news ever. Like I
It
feel
was like 27 minutes?
I think it was 18.
It was like
17
somewhere
minutes?
between like 17 and 21 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is the shortest I've ever seen, if I can recall. I think it's always been like 40 minutes. But I think what makes it good things that I liked about it is it really just went through like the bullet points. It wasn't like, here we're gonna talk. It was like, nope, this is what's happening with Pokemon Unite. This is what's happening with Pokemon Go, and I don't think we're gonna talk about that because
Nobody cares.
We don't care about
I
that.
basically would say that there are.
I'm just happy they
There's
didn't.
like 3 bullet points that I think I want to cover.
I'm just surprised. I'm glad they didn't talk about anything about Pokemon Sleep.
Oh yeah, they didn't even mention.
No, they
Pokemon.
did.
Oh, I passed through it then.
They announced 2 Pokemons.
Raikou?
Darkrai and
Was it Raikou? Was that right?
Oh, Darkrai and somebody else.
somebody else. They have a trailer for
Were the
that.
links correct?
Cresselia.
It was Raikou.
Darkrai and Cresselia.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay.
So
I could care less. But anyway,
Pokemon
go
Sleep
on.
got some points.
I think I'm gonna start with the bad news first. I mean, I know it's still bad news for me, but I wasn't expecting it.
To be that bad.
No, just because I
Ah.
know David almost got my hopes up, but I know that we did not
It
get
teased us really well with it.
the leaked collection of the
Original Pokemon.
the original Pokemon and Gen 2 and Gen 3 on digital console. I didn't expect it to happen. It didn't happen. I almost thought it was going to happen when they were doing the trailer for Pokemon Champions.
Oh, that trailer
Because they
was
went
kinda
from like
cool.
the Game Boy
Yeah.
to the Game Boy Advance. I was like, oh my gosh. And then they went to Pokemon Stadium. I'm like, this could be happening. And then I was like, oh,
Then we saw the phone.
it's a mobile game. And then I found out it's battling. So I'm just like, oh, you know what? I've
You
for
want
years
Pokemon
I've been
Stadium.
asking for Pokemon Stadium. And this could essentially be Pokemon Stadium, but on the Switch and on phone. So if it works out that way, it could become my favorite Pokemon game of all time. But it's still super early, and I have to see how
Yeah, I mean, like
logistically it works.
It was interesting because on that one it said it connects to Pokemon Home,
Yeah, and
which is a big thing.
Pokemon Home, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as of right now. This is what it's planned to connect to.
Yeah, so
So I'm kind of curious about this because one thing is to have it on the console, but the fact that it's going to have it on the phone, that means it could be free to play.
I'm assuming it's going to be free.
And I'm assuming that because of that, they're going to try to make money, so they're going to try to gamify some of the aspect as well, trying to get some currency and trying to buy some stuff.
I don't
If
know
it-
how that is going to... I mean, like I said, going off super early predictions, again, we don't even have like actual gameplay footage yet. I said it has the potential to be my favorite game because that's my favorite aspect of Pokemon.
because it
I mean, I guess now with Pokemon cards, I'd say it's between like battling and collecting. But battling, I would say, is my specialty.
and didn't they? I mean, just watching the video because they confirmed you had Mega and
Terrestrialization.
Terrestrialization, which means you could have
Both.
Dynamax.
I don't know
Possibly.
if they'll bring back Dynamax, but I mean, those are the ones that are like for singles players. Everybody's favorite was Mega Evolutions. For doubles players, including the world champion himself, Wolfie, congratulations on winning once again. Terrestrialization is the most, and even based by him talking about, it's the most balanced and it's the best mechanic for doubles.
But yeah, I do wonder if there's going to be some kind of extra pass or something you have to buy.
I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I can't even think about how
I
that's
don't
going to work.
understand the
Like,
Switch aspect, but when it comes to
it
mobile,
might be like,
I think
if
there's
I'm
something there.
thinking it's just like Pokemon Stadium. Maybe like you can only use Pokemon with like certain rental moves, and the only way to get them is if you have like passes through. I don't know. Like I really have no idea. Like I said, it's way too early. It has a lot of potential. So I'm just really excited about that. It was something I wasn't expecting. I didn't know that I wanted that.
But now
And
you
if
do.
it is what it could be exactly what I've always wanted.
Right.
Yeah, when I
It
saw
could
that,
literally be like real life, but when you just run into somebody, it's like, okay, let's battle. Like, kid looks at you, let's battle, kid. Just pull out your phone or your Switch.
I gotta say, when I saw the trailer, I thought you because you always talk about Pokemon Stadium. Like, oh, yeah. I think
I
things
was
are
like,
gonna
okay,
happen.
you know, like it's not the Pokemon Stadium I originally envisioned, but it's
I mean, it's still too
it looks
early
right.
to tell, though.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's
sure,
still too early.
sure.
I'm not going to be like it's the greatest. It could be. It could also be a flop. Like we don't know what the monetization on this is going to be.
I really hope it's mostly like skins for like your avatar or something like that. Like if that's the case, fine, whatever. But I hope it's not
You have
any
to
mechanic.
pay
Like it would be like
credits to get the
you have to
extra
have credits
Pokemon.
to get. Like you have to buy, quote unquote, buy
Pokemon.
the Pokemon or the Pokemon like the Mega Stone.
Ooh.
Like I could see them doing. They could be like, hey,
they will take your money. It's true.
and
I only need one Mega.
But again, that if they do that, then that literally would be pay to win. You have to pay to get that because that is a mechanic that you will win with.
If it's
Terrestrialization,
meant to
you
be
will
like
win
I
with.
see it be more skins. Like
I think it's gonna be more than that.
no,
though.
no, because you know how cool that'd be if you get skins for your Pokemon and then you can transfer them back for in game, and they have a cool skin. Like You know, like Pikachu when they have the wrestling outfit or the dress.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or your Pokemon has like a star on like a badge or a ribbon. Like, oh, this Gyarados has won 2 champions, so he has a ribbon on his things. But in order to transfer back to your game, for it to have that, you need to pay to have him so he can wear that in the game.
See,
But I don't think that would work.
I think
Because how would they put that coding into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? It's different.
It could update it,
They
but
could have
I don't
updates.
realistically like. It's possible, but I don't think that they would actually.
Yeah, I don't think they do that either.
Especially with, I mean, it's already 3 years old. I mean, I was bummed we didn't see anything from Gen 10, even like a teaser. But at the same time, that just means it hopefully means that they're taking their time with their games.
I'm so mad about the
And you
classic.
think about it, they haven't even announced anything for the new Switch game.
Switch,
Everything's
yeah.
going to be on the
Well,
old
because
school
the Switch,
Well,
the
when they show
presentation not going to be
Switch
till
stuff,
April
it's
or
the
March,
family
right?
Of Switch. Nintendo family.
of Switch consoles.
Yeah.
Is it March or is it April
For what?
for the
I
direct?
think it's April.
It's April. Okay.
So it's still early, and then Legend ZA, which they didn't show enough. But again, it's still early. It's not coming out till the end of this year.
Oh, yeah. I just feel bad for
leak showed
Cyndaquil.
it said fall 2025.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty much towards the end of the season.
They
So
just
We have
screwed Cyndaquil.
September.
He got canceled.
We have September, October, November.
So we saw something with Pokemon Arceus. So I mean, Pokemon Legends ZA,
Yeah.
right? So I saw a few things. You saw a few things. We saw. I forget what's his name? That big YouTuber that you watch, and I watch him now. I forget his name. He's like he picks apart all the
Austin John.
Austin John plays.
Yeah.
So he talked about it because you said it first to me, and then I saw it later.
I'll say this. Let me say this. I saw the video and he bugged me because he kept saying Luminos.
Oh yeah.
And
That was like
then-
his number one comment by the.
He's not a
I
real fan.
commented on it. I got like 500 likes out of it. And then,
Not wrong.
and then I can't remember. He said something else, and I was like, "You didn't even see it, dude. Like, are you watching what I'm watching? Like, it's not that hard to say the word." But I can't remember what it was. I got to look at my comment. But
So one of the things that he said, because you first mentioned it to me, was that he did see that when you saw Chikorita in the trailer,
Oh yeah.
she had disarming voice, which is a fairy move.
Which Chikorita has never had access
Never.
to up to this point.
So
Would hint that Chikorita will eventually become a fairy type like we've always wanted.
now, what would be okay? I know Nintendo does this and it bugs me. Do you think that they would make Chikorita grass fairy, or do you think for whatever reason they'd be like, actually, we're just gonna become just pure fairy?
I don't think they would ever do that. I think they could, but they've never changed a starter's typing completely like that before.
Yeah, I didn't.
Unless
think
it's
it's-
Omega, right?
Not even an Omega.
No, they didn't change the type.
Charizard was always
Charizard,
fire
They'll change
dragon.
that, but it's fire dragon. It's not
The primary type is always first.
fire.
Oh, so
primary.
they-
The
okay,
starter
they will
typing,
probably
the
could be.
fire water grass never changes. They can gain an additional or the second type changes, but they never lose fire, water, or grass.
Okay, so one will
Right.
being an
Only
addition.
Radical Red does that.
No, not even Radical Red does that.
Okay, then never mind. I'm lying.
Well, I guess I'll be wrong
It's
then.
possible. I mean, it still depends. I know a lot of people were upset. They're like, "Boo, these starters suck." Like, these are some of the worst
But
starters.
starters suck.
I mean, Cyndaquil got canceled.
Cyndaquil was in the- in
Totodile
Legends.
hard
I
carries
know.
this head of
I know. I'm gonna get told out.
Totodile hard carries. This
Chikorita, I will
I
say,
choose that guy.
You know what's
based
gonna
off.
be cool is if just face value, Totodile hard carries, but I would love it, even though it would hurt me because I'm a Totodile fan. If Chikorita becomes like the
best.
go-to, like
Yeah.
Chikorita's stat pound for pound just outbeats everybody. Like what if they're like the first 3 areas, Chikorita just plays everybody, and then the last part of the game or post game, it's got to be Meganium because it's fairy grass, whatever it is.
I could see
And
that
it just
happening,
doesn't-
honestly.
That would be hilarious because it'd be like, oh, you guys were talking shit on Chikorita this whole time, and guess what? Chikorita became this thing.
Even that was
Did you
the case,
did you
I can
ever
tell
see
out.
you saw
I
that
would like
that video I posted, right, about everyone throwing rocks at the start of throwing it at Chikorita? I'm like, oh,
It's pretty bad. And I mean, competitively, yes, Chikorita is terrible, but I think a lot of people I know are upset about it. I actually like it. I think what my favorite part about it is they're purposely choosing They're not for all the Legends games. They haven't picked a heavy hitter. They haven't picked Charmander. They haven't picked Torchic. They haven't picked Froakie. They haven't picked the starters that are
Piplup.
already awesome. They've picked starters that are kind of like, yeah, you know what? You're probably, for the most part, with the exception of like Totodile,
It's gonna be like what
You're
the
probably not
tread lightly.
in your gen. You're probably nobody's favorite, or
But
not considered like not the best.
Ouch.
I just think it'd be funny.
They need some extra love. Like they do need, like regular Samurott sucks. Hisui and Samurott is crazy good. Decidueye was a cool. I think is a cool design.
I like it. I liked it.
But compared to the world champion Incineroar and the first Water Fairy starter, sucks in comparison.
Yeah.
It's still good, but it needed some
Tepig.
love. Tepig.
I still hate Tepig. I don't
still
like Tepig.
I think
It's
Tepig sucks.
the only good memory I have of Tepig, the first time we played, I did a Soul Link with my sister, black and white. I picked Tepig, and I named him Chorizo.
That's awesome.
I made my sister. My little sister was still a little bit younger, but she cried. She's like, "Why did you name him Chorizo?" Oh no, that's terrible. Like, because he's a pig.
I like it.
But I think he's a Pokemon that he does need another form to be.
Why did they
cool
break him in this game,
or
though?
like valuable? You know what I mean?
Because Emboar is what, fire fighting or fire dark?
Firefighting.
Okay, so he could
I'm
go
hoping
fire
he's getting
dark
something different.
or fire
Which again would have
ground.
made perfect for Incineroar, but no.
No, don't make him stronger.
But that I think like Incineroar is already good enough. It doesn't need another form. As cool as it would be to have like a new form of Charizard, we don't need another form
No,
of
I
Charizard.
think
I would have
Charizard's
I would have
No more
liked Score
Charizard.
Bunny.
We're gonna get another
Scorbunny
form.
would have been cool.
Because Score Bunny is like Score Bunny isn't like not Torchic.
Scorbunny does have a Gigantamax form though.
It does, but
yeah.
but still like it's not like
bounce it out a bit.
yeah. But who was Score Bunny?
Sobble and Grookey.
Yeah, see, Grookey is awesome.
I think
Inteleon though, when he has his
I don't like Inteleon.
his signature move, or when he's his Gigantamax,
he looks cool.
He's got a sniper charge. It's like
Yeah.
that's dope.
I always named mine Linda. From Halo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was being like,
I was like, you
oh,
should,
yeah.
you should understand that reference.
I don't get that reference.
That's okay.
Avi, what I was hearing people say too is these starters are going to get mega evolutions then, right? That's assumed?
I think they're gonna do
I'm
it.
assuming that they're not going to get megas. I'm assuming they're going to get regional forms.
Kind of
So
like
it'll be like Colossian. If they follow the same pattern, be like a Colossian, Meganium, Colossian for Alligator, and Colossian Ambor.
Okay.
Not mega evolutions.
But-
They still could, but
Like
I'm
stack 'em?
imagining they're going to have some kind of different typing,
Okay. I was just curious.
some kind of different form. I would imagine if I had to bet, I would say regional variant,
Okay.
where they get a different typing. But
okay.
it would suck if they didn't get anything. That would seem really, really weird. And
I think they're getting something at the very least. I think so.
I think it'll be just like a Hisui and Typhlosion.
Yeah.
where Chikorita, Bayleaf, and then it becomes the Meganium is what's different.
Well, I
Fairy
mean,
aspect
I think our
'Cause they didn't
original
show
thought
it.
process kind of stands because you said Chikorita gets that fairy move that we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of leans more towards they get alternate forms.
Yeah.
From evolution. So I'm okay with that. I just didn't know if they were
could
going to
get
have
both,
megas.
but I don't see them getting new megas. We still
I
have
think it's
plenty of
one or the
time.
other.
I still think that they're going to announce megas for other Pokemon. If anything, to show these Pokemon actual love, I think what they should do is they should give them an alternate form and a mega.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that.
So
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So
Yeah.
they can make if they do bring Cyndaquil back, there could be a Mega Typhlosion, a Mega Meganium, a Mega for Alligator, but there'll still be the alternate
You know what they
forms.
should do?
You know what, Sharky,
I
you
think-
make too much sense. That's why Game Freak's not going to do it.
I was going to say.
No one ever listens to
I was
me.
going to say,
Don't
if
never.
anything, they could be like, okay, to get these mega forms, you have to have their base form, regular for alligator.
Yeah, that's
Get it.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then their Kalos version is can't do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think they could do that to
That'd be
show
cool.
love to those Pokemon that just need it. Like
yeah, and then show.
again, competitively, those Pokemon are not great, with the exception of Totodile. Totodile is actually pretty good,
Okay,
but they're still loved. Like they're still kid. Like my sister's
love
favorite starter
you.
is still Chikorita. I still tell her that I'm like it sucks, but she's like, yeah, that's the one. She's like, it's the one that I played from my first game, and it's the first starter she ever picked. So I'm like, I get it.
So I wonder if that's the case with Chikorita, or the evolution might get a different type. The same will happen with for Alligator and
I'm
also with
imagining.
Turpig.
I'm imagining. That
Yeah,
so this is what I would see: Chikorita, Grass Fairy,
Yep.
for alligator, Water Dark,
Yep.
and then Tepig could be Fire Ground or Fire Rock. fire. I would like to see fire steel just because we're in this industrial area or like something like that.
We're in the industrial, man. We got a fire door.
It could. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
Or something
Yeah, yeah.
out of
That's
pocket,
fine, that's
like
fine.
fire psychic, because we only have Delphox, right? Is the fire psychic?
fire psychic, yeah.
Bring up, but that'd be weird, wouldn't it? Like,
think that's a
because he's
fire
a
psychic.
physical attacker, so Ambor becoming a.
Why not?
But he's, it's one of those things. It's because,
They could do it.
because that kind of
They have
aligns.
done. I mean, they did the exact same thing with Decidueye.
or fire,
Regular Decidueye special, and then Hisuian Decidueye physical.
or fire ghost. We never had a ghost starter, huh?
Typhlosion.
Oh, yeah, how much?
Yeah.
And
So then psychic.
Skeledirge.
So psychic.
But I don't know.
Fire
Like,
psychic?
I'm excited to see. We don't have any hints whatsoever besides the Chikorita. I'm like, we're still at that point. Like, honestly,
That's-
we're reaching.
Yeah, because
That's-
they didn't show any new Pokemons.
I'm okay with that.
So I think
They're
it's
not going to show.
they
They're going to
still-
show any new Pokemon.
The game is what, still like 6 months away,
Yeah, something like that.
give or
Yeah.
take. Like, it's still early. Like, they haven't shown off.
Yeah,
too much.
nothing's crazy. They just want to show you that this is a game in the works. This is a game in the works. This is something that they're showing us now to get us prepared.
Yeah.
I do know that some people were kind of like, it looks bad, but I'm like,
I
this
think
looks better than Scarlet Violet.
See, it goes back.
But
I don't-
No,
I don't-
no, no,
Pokemon,
no,
I don't-
you're gonna
look,
get.
Listen,
I
I'm
don't
not
think it
saying
looks
me.
that good.
For me, because I've already told you how I didn't like how the other ones looked bad. This one doesn't look bad. This one looks.
They
more-
went back to the saturated art style. They took
Yeah.
away like the realistic features, like the
it was
fuzzy.
like Clutty. To me, it looked like claymation type of thing.
Yeah, I can see
But
that.
but on top of that, it seemed like the trainers looked like better versions of Let's Go's.
Yeah.
And I was fine with that. I was like, oh, this kind of runs to Let's Go with the Scarlet Violet engine, and everything seemed to run smoother.
Mm-hmm.
But in my honest opinion, I think that all that gameplay and all that
Switch
stuff
2.
was Switch 2. Because if
can
it
see it.
runs on the Switch, it's probably going to be really bad. In my honest opinion, it's
I
not
can see
going to
that.
be that.
It could be. I don't know.
That's why I'm not playing it on Switch. One.
You have plenty of time for Switch 2, and then be like, Switch Pokemon ZA Switch 2 exclusive bundle, where it has like all the cool colors and stuff.
Shut up and take my money.
Exactly.
I think one of the things we also want to talk about is how they're going to change some of the game mechanics in here, because we saw that you have the ability, right, to it is not a set one, because you can choose to play this way. Is you can have it to where you can kind of run around when they're
It's actually
fighting.
MMO.
You can
It's like
actually
a-
move the Pokemon so they're
MMO.
fighting along.
It's like a
And-
Final Fantasy VII
Yeah.
remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
style.
that's a little bit different though. But
No,
this
no,
is
remake-
it's
remake
basically
is
like that. It's like that.
no, yeah, because since Final Fantasy 15 they've changed. It's no longer turn based.
No, you can still go back.
You can go back.
But-
Or
but-
let you
but-
go back.
Final
but-
Fantasy 7, they actually you changed the whole
Well,
concept of.
Final Fantasy 14, I think, is it.
I
Where
was
they
thinking it was
introduced
15.
No, I think 14 is where Noctis is.
That
from.
doesn't
I can't
matter. It
remember.
just doesn't
Either
matter.
way, that one they introduced the fighting version.
Yeah.
but they have base cooldowns for their magic. But obviously with Pokemon, it's a little bit more simplistic. You use your attack, but you have a cooldown. Like when you do it, you see a cooldown.
Yeah, they just show that.
More like Harry Potter, or not Harry Potter.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. You know when you use your magic, you see the little bar go up.
Like the rival
So
thing too.
yeah, but so here's the thing: is that we don't get it yet, but the changing
The fighting
fundamentally
mechanics.
how some moves work. So for example, when we saw the Hippowdon. I'm saying Hip Hop Anonymous. When he's fighting the Talonflame, right? So as we all know, Stealth Rock, the only thing it does is you set up, and if they ever switch out, that's when it hits someone, right? It doesn't do anything if you don't have to switch out. Like to Walpo, as far as I understand, it doesn't do anything, right?
Correct.
It's
So
a secondary
in this, what we
for-
saw is we saw Hippowdon use Stealth Rocks while Talon was using, I think it was Flame Wheel, and he went into the Stealth Rocks.
And then he took the damage.
And then he took the 4 times damage.
Yeah, we got blown back into another.
Which is
situation.
cool.
Yeah, but now it's like, okay, I wonder how they're going to change other... Because here's the thing. If you use something like agility, right? Agility makes you evasive,
Faster.
faster. You're never going to hit. You're just going to be vroom, 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 vroom.
I
You're
think
never going to
there's
hit
going to
him.
be some.
I think it's
things
going to be like they're going to be set some restrictions. I don't think they're going to be open for all the moves.
But I wonder how some moves are always 100% accuracy. I wonder if 100% accuracy is not going to be a thing anymore. It's like you're going to actually have to aim.
I don't think so. If you're switching to the new mechanics, I don't think they will.
I think
Like it's going to
accuracy's
be different.
important.
Like they mentioned, was it? I can't remember which fire type it was. It might have been Talonflame again, but it goes for flamethrower against the computer or the trainer who's using the Mega Lucario.
Yeah.
And you can see it's flamethrower, but he had to like hold it for like 4 or 5 seconds before the cooldown went off.
Yeah.
So, and he was able to dodge it. He stayed just out of range.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, if
And that's 100% accurate move. But again, things are changing, and I think they kind of want that, which is good. Which is not why it's not a main series game. It's a.
Well,
But
'cause
the question is, like-
hold on. I feel like this with Legends, they're testing out game
things.
mechanics.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in the future games. It's just something they're testing out because Arceus had
The agile and strong,
agile and strong,
which I
Which I-
hated. I know that you
and,
liked
and
it.
I liked it,
didn't like
but they didn't bring it. It's just
bring
it was
It
just
doesn't look
something
like
to
it's
test it.
coming back.
Yeah,
I get
and
it.
they're testing out this mechanic, and let's say it's a hit, and they're going to start introducing it into future games as an option, and then maybe down the line, maybe 10 years from now, it's going to be the new thing.
I
I
hope
can
not.
see that. I can see that.
Replacement.
But I gotta say, like, going along with that, I do like that they're testing something new,
Yes, finally.
and I feel like it's an evolution
Pokken.
of. No, I'm talking about the whole
That was a little too different.
from the Legend series. Like,
Yeah.
I think from what they did to this compared to the Arceus, it's a level up, and I wanted to see if what they're gonna test it out and how is it gonna expand. It could be something good. It could be something that we're gonna be complaining about. I can see that happening too.
I mean, you could always
Sure.
change it back. That's what's nice.
I know, but the thing about that, it's if this actually were to become a hit, I think the fighting mechanic and other Pokemon are going to be affected by it. I think
Possible.
it's definitely, and I think it'd be kind of cool, honestly speaking, because it kind of evolves the fighting style from what it initially was to more like movement, more like Tekken style.
Yeah.
So for this type of way, this will be more fun for solo play. When it's going to be competitive or tournament stuff, it's going to be turn based.
I think, yeah.
It's going
I-
to stay turn based.
It has to be because turn-based. Because
I believe so. I think they always could, but I doubt that.
I think I think one of the things I was thinking of, like, because again we only saw a few moves, but I wonder if one's gonna have like an area of effectiveness. So like, let's say it's like poison guys or something like that. Like, I wonder if there's gonna be an attack where instead of going like in forward, it's gonna go
they do.
around
They
you.
showed that in the trailer. There's the
Which one was it?
Mega Kangaskhan goes for Bulldoze.
Oh,
and
it went.
it's like 3 trebuchets.
Yeah.
And there's like one that's just like barely out of range that doesn't take damage, but the other 3 get KO'd, and that one still has its little health bar over.
And I wonder, like, I wonder how things are gonna work. Like, if something puts you into a status, because if it does, and those moves are gonna be completely broken in that. I'm
They could
thinking,
be, yeah.
because either that or they're gonna be like, oh, to get out of it, you have to do like mash buttons or
You probably have
something
to.
to get out of it. Because like,
yeah.
if you can get someone to sleep, I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I'm
It could
interesting.
be with a timer, like kind of like Mantis on Rivals.
I mean, it could be. It could be, but again, like, it depends on how fast the cooldowns will be. And again, I wonder if there's a move that you can use, or that changes a move to where all your cooldowns are lower, or an item that makes your cooldowns lower.
Potentially,
okay.
but like again, it's gonna be regular Pokemon. But it's gonna be different. Like it's
Yeah,
a spin-off
it's a
side game,
spin-off.
so it could be similar, could be different, and this is
It could be something that never comes back after this.
Yeah,
It's just interesting to
It is interesting.
speculate.
It does feel a little bit more like anime style.
Yeah,
battles,
no, I
which I
like
do
it.
kind of like,
Anime?
but I
Paul's
still,
gonna be there. Paul's gonna be like, I'm gonna do my Ash Ninja now for sure. We're gonna Mega Ball. Whoa.
could happen.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Yeah, it could.
But yeah, it looks like I said for the most part,
It's promising.
It still looks promising. It's still early, but I'm still
It's-
excited about the game.
Still kind of weird that it's in the past, but they're
No,
futuristic.
No, it's in the
no. It's in the future.
For sure,
This
for
takes
sure,
place-
for sure.
This takes place after X and Y.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, okay.
the hotel keeper is AZ, and in the main story, he's there. And this obviously it shows
He's
after
reunited
because
with his Pokemon.
yeah,
and
his
he looks
flow-
older now because like before he was a big strong man. Now he's
A
Kinda
weak old
aged.
man.
he's
Oh,
having a
that
hard
was.
time
Oh,
walking.
that was the. Okay. No.
So
Do you think they'll? Do you think they will? Okay, I know they haven't put it.
Yes.
They haven't put it. Do you think they will allow some sort of time traveling? Because again, Arceus was kind of like
I think
hinting at it.
I think so.
You think so?
I think they'll have moments where you have to like travel to the past.
Do you think you'll get
Or
to
they'll
fight
have,
in
like,
the
past
in the
episodes.
great Pokemon War?
Dude,
I really-
I
I think-
really,
you're asking
I
for
think
too
you're
much.
pushing it too much.
I think we're asking for
I'm
too
asking
much.
for too
We're
much.
asking for too
I'm
much.
asking for what the people want.
Yes, I
It is what I
know, but
want.
with Nintendo, that it's like with the whole Toriyama thing. We're asking for too much.
I think
You really are.
I think I wouldn't count on it, but it could be.
This is what I think. These are my okay. Let me refresh everything. I want to know
These
how,
words are my own.
because this is a Legends game. This is not a traditional game. So how are you going to have Pokemon listen to you when they get to higher levels? Because you're not getting badges. Obviously, you're visiting the town unless you're already like a trainer who's already got badges, and then you're just.
No one
going to
said that there wasn't going to be badges.
How did we do the
How did
Arceus?
you get a badge in one city though?
In Arceus, wasn't it like after you got to a specific area, they
If
listen to you?
once you beat the alpha Pokemon,
the alpha
area,
Pokemon? It's probably gonna be something not the exact same, but some.
alphas are back. I want alpha Pokemon back.
I think they're gonna have alpha.
I missed that.
I think they're gonna have it.
I liked them. They were cool.
Get out of here! Get out of
All
my.
it is bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see
With
that
red
giant
eyes.
Gyarados just flying around?
Oh, you want the 2 frame per second? That's what I want to see. Fudge that! I don't want to see that
It's the
crap.
same thing as the crappy shinies that you complained about from Scarlet and Violet. They're like, the only eyes are different colors.
Gyarados is red.
This is so stupid.
I know. It's
So
Gyarados is red, guys.
going back to Legends, I think has my attention for sure. I know I'm gonna pick Totodile for sure, and hopefully
Same.
it delivers.
I'm planning on picking Totodile now, but I reserve the right to change my mind as soon as the.
question.
Once
new
Chikorita
forms come out?
Chikorita
I
becomes
need to
like,
see what the new forms are because that's happened to me before.
and their signature moves.
Sword and Shield, I was like, I actually liked Sobble out of the 3, and then I saw their final forms. I'm like, nope, I'm going with Scorbunny.
Now here's
I went
here's a
Grookey.
question because I actually never asked you about this, but with Arceus, did people try to do a Soul Link or Nuzlocke? Because I don't
Yes.
know. Okay, so how would we do that?
Together,
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to do it for
I don't
that
know
one.
if I want to.
Nah, like,
It's hard. I did it because
because you're you. Yeah,
I couldn't not do it. But I don't know if we could do it. We could try, but I think that might be a
it's
little bit difficult
it feels like convoluted.
because the mechanics are different. And ours particularly was hard because there's fights where you're supposed to like just get killed.
Not just that.
Okay, spoiler alert, the last boss of Giratina kills you, man.
Yeah.
you're like, oh man. I guess the Soul Link's done, guys. Bye bye. No more tries. We could
Not
this is
just
that far
that,
we
it's
go.
We could try and figure something out, but
I'd say do a playthrough first and then do it after.
I don't think it would be a Soul Link, but I think there's some other things
I
we
think
could
there's
do.
still content like a race who gets there first or something. I don't know.
Who gets there
Zombies
first?
closer, but yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll keep that under wraps until we get closer.
Okay, sounds good.
All I know
We
is
still have time.
All I
It's a
know
chief
is
secret.
I want to see. I want the next presentation. I want to see more megas of Pokemon we haven't gotten megas.
Sure.
And
hopefully
Super
new
Boy.
forms.
New forms. Charizard, Mega Charizard Z, Mega Mewtwo Z.
I don't know if we need that, but
They will. They'll do it. Charizard's their bread and butter.
No, let that.
you wanting to bet?
No, I
I'm
think
pretty
Charizard's
sure.
done.
I'm pretty sure.
You give Trash too much power. He needs.
They really.
Give him too much power.
I know some people were saying they want, or I don't remember who said it.
You.
But they said they wanted a Lugia and Ho-Oh get mega forms.
I said that.
Oh, that was you. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Who was that guy?
I know one of my friends said that was me. The same thing with you last. 2
Yeah,
weeks ago. I can't remember who told me Jurassic World was their favorite.
Oh, yeah, that was
me.
Shark King. My bad.
What else was there? I was trying to think of. With ZA, obviously it seems like we're going to do the Zygarde thing to get a 100% form.
Yep.
Because they showed the individual cell and then they showed the 10% form, which is like the dog.
Yeah, and then we're going to see.
I bet something.
It seems we can use our Rotom Pokedex to like jump between.
Looks like it.
You
buildings.
can fly. You did something like that once in
Arceus?
in Scarlet and Violet, and you did something with your phone, like you did something that it physically helped, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Because it's not a new mechanic. You did something with the phone, or in that or in some other
I don't know.
capacity. But yeah, it doesn't matter.
What else? What else was there on that?
That's
The
it.
zones. That's what I was curious about. How you were going to catch Pokemon. I like how they have them, the zones.
Yeah.
So
I think it looks cool.
I find it interesting. You're gonna be captured in the city. I mean, that's the whole premise. But
It's a wild area
yeah,
in the city. But yeah.
I'm not sold on that.
why not?
Yes, be sold on them.
because how are you going to go to like ice one for like ice type Pokemon or fire types
The outskirts.
or
Yeah.
but you're going to be in the city the whole time.
It could be an abandoned. I mean, you act like that doesn't happen in like Gen 1.
Well, no. My
Or
thing
you
is this.
catch Zapdos. He's inside a freaking power plant.
Well, no.
Pokemon,
No,
legendary Pokemon.
well,
He's
I
inside
guess
a building.
I guess my thing is
Underground tunnels.
I wish they would have shown you going into
Why?
places to. Because
Sure.
again, as of right now, when you one of those, I think it was Zone 1.
I think it
Zone 1, you just saw the space between the
it's like an
buildings, and it
alleyway
looked like
between
that's
two
all
buildings.
it was.
It could be.
Again, it could be. I don't personally like that. That's like if you could go into the buildings and there's other Pokemon that you can just it's another Pokemon. I can find it. I can catch it.
Bidoof.
But no, man.
I love a savior.
Maybe it's good as just that small area.
Bidoof.
What alternate Bidoof? Shiny? No, fudge that. Even
new
if it
form.
was buff Bidoof, I don't want that in there.
It's a fighting beaver.
Yeah.
No.
I'll show you a fighting beaver,
What?
What?
an angry
I don't want
beaver.
That was a good cartoon. Back in the day, Angry Beaver.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Anything else about Legends?
I don't think so.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
just cautiously optimistic because of the whole city thing. That's pretty much what it is.
You just
for
have to
me.
wait.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be jump. Oh, that's something
No,
kind
but
of
for the
interesting
city is
though.
what I mean.
In the trailer, you can jump from one roof to another as well too. Like I don't know how that.
You can fly with the Rotom phone.
Yeah.
so
He used the Rotom phone to grab. He grabbed. He's like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious of how that's gonna be played. On
I
the
did see a
gameplay.
funny meme where they had that Talonflame fighting the Hippowdon when they're fighting on the roof. There's like, can you imagine just being Kalos like 7 o'clock in the morning, some
Going to
700
work or
hippo on your roof? You're like, what the
What are these rocks? They're falling down.
Hippowdon? You straight?
Or use dig.
But I'll just say I'm just cautiously optimistic about this whole city thing.
Sure.
I mean, but you can kind of. I mean, they said you're going to be within the city limits, so they can obviously play with the whole underground thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
up on the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was the?
outskirts of the town.
What is the
You can
other
go fishing
thing?
in the little lake.
What was the thing they did at the end?
Go to
They
the
showed-
park.
Of what?
At the end of the trailer for it, it showed like the Rotom phone, and then it showed the tower.
Nobody knows. As far as I've looked into, as
Oh.
far as I know, no one's
Okay,
seen anything.
I was curious if maybe that's like a
could be
battle
that it has
tower.
to be like a ranking system or something.
Like a
to the
battle
online
tower?
thing. I don't know. I mean, me looking like way too deep into it, I saw that underneath Kalos they had a pentagram, which is 5, which would be Gen 5, which is also rumored to be coming out. But I know I'm like reaching big for that.
Reach for the skies. I believe in Shark King.
I mean, that's
the
what he did.
The literal only shape they're showing is Penta's 5.
Okay,
Penta.
Penta. So,
okay. I was just.
but again,
curious.
I haven't figured anything out. As soon as I do, I'll let you guys know.
Okay, I thought maybe-
nobody I've seen, none of like the YouTubers that I follow about stuff like that have pointed anything out
I didn't need another trailer to get
as
more
of yet.
info
But
on
again, it's still pretty early.
Okay, I was just curious. Maybe like people who knew like Pokemon in depth knew what that was, and I
It
was,
was
like,
the same
oh, okay.
thing like when they leaked like terrestrialization. Do you remember like that? Like forever they had like just like the one crystal, that
People
they
like,
do,
why is
and then
that?
they like. Do,
Oh yeah,
we're
I
like,
remember that.
What the heck is this? Is this a new typing? Is this? And
Oh, okay.
it took us months to find out what that little snippet means. I'm sure it means something. I just don't know what it is yet.
So, question. Okay, well, moving on to something new before we go into our game that you're gonna do.
Wait, we're still talking about Pokemon Day. They announced other stuff as well.
What other stuff?
The Pokemon Mega Evolution cards.
That was the other thing I was excited about. With the contingency that I'm actually able to get my hands on product to buy. That's it.
the only.
Yeah, that's the only contingency zone. There.
But again, I'm super happy because I've always said I just want Mega Pokemon back. They brought it back.
And every time you kill,
And
one
you
of
won't be able to
those
get
Pokemon,
it.
You get 3 prizes.
I know.
I know that's kind
But
of
I'm
crazy.
just like, I'm going to collect. I already have all the original Mega Pokemon cards.
Now you
I
have to
get the
collect
new
new
ones.
sets. Yeah,
if you can,
If I
Mega
can.
Flygon.
gotta
That's
catch
gonna
them
be
all.
the
I
card
hope it's
to get.
coming. I'm hoping it's coming because again, they only showed 2: Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir.
Yep.
I don't know.
But
See, there you go.
And they
I would
all,
imagine that they come back, and I'm sure that Mega Charizard is going to be freaking expensive.
I bet it's gonna be like that.
X, Y, and Z.
If there is a Z, then yeah.
Also, Pokemon Pocket. They released a new pack.
Yeah,
Which
which we just got
Yeah,
a couple hours ago, or literally 24 hours ago.
which is awesome.
For you,
I got my immersives. I
I'm
got
happy.
2.
Well, yeah, he
Yeah,
got
me
really
too.
lucky, but
I
I
got
got
nothing.
Marsh's.
I just got Sudowoodo.
And they're gonna have ranked matches for Pocket soon, somewhere in March.
Yeah, something like that. I don't care. I know you do, because you like the fighting. I'm not a big fan of the fighting.
You didn't
On
define
the
it this
card
year.
game?
Yeah, you
The card
didn't-
game.
you
I
didn't-
like it enough. But once I saw Champions, I'm like,
The phone one is super simple. So if you want like something to do for like
Dude,
the phone app
fighting
is way easy.
It's
they're fast. That's what I like. It's
Yeah.
convenient. I mean, it's a good thing. That's
It's like a
why it's a
5 minute.
mobile phone. Yeah.
It's a 5 minute match.
feel like they can
I know. I think I concede a lot because I know like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose. Nope.
That's the
No, I just well just
No.
lose.
fight.
That's the American spirit.
It is.
surrender.
Anyway, so before we move on to the game, I want to ask you this this question because I was thinking about it because I was watching Endgame
Oh wow.
a few months ago, but this question came up in my head.
Okay.
You know when they're starting to build the time machine, right? And they had a little montage of
The hot
like
time machine.
yeah, of Tony like grabbing stuff and building up. And there's a line that Rocket says that for whatever reason has bugged the crap out of me.
Okay.
Because he says he's like hey he's like don't get too big here, like you're only a genius on this planet. And I kept thinking, what are you talking about, Rocky? Like he figured out a way to time travel. None of you thought about that, and if you did, it's A, never mentioned, and B, he also was against it because he already knew that if it were possible, it would have caused all these issues. So I'm like, to me, it actually started bugging me more and more. I'm like, why is he saying that? Like, yes, I know Rocket is smart, and it's shown to be really smart, right? In Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
but I was like, but this guy invented time travel. Like, you have no room to talk, and for some reason, it's bugged me. So, but the question was like, have you ever had a line that someone in a show or a movie, for whatever reason, it just bugged you? Either it seemed out of place or out of character, or you just thought it was just thrown in. You're like, this is just not good. Okay, I want to hear.
What's the last Miles Morales movie? I get the names. Across the Spider-Verse?
Across the Spider-Verse.
The fact that the spectacular Spider-Man sided with Miguel O'Hara was stupid. The whole place like, yeah, Miles, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, what the heck? Like, it'd be like the 90s Spider-Man just being like, nah, Miles, you should just like give yourself in. I'm like, that's completely against their character.
But yeah.
And the funny thing is, I think a month later, the actual director of Spectacular Spider-Man came out and he's like, that's not my character. He's like, my character would never say that. He's like, it was heartbreaking to see. Like, it was cool to see him on screen. He's like, but it's complete opposite of who he is.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so going into that, like, one thing that bugged me is that Penny also was there to like be like, Miles, like, you gotta go. Yeah. And I to me that bugged me. It's like, Penny, really, of all people? And then it was weird because then at the end she's like, oh, maybe I'm wrong, and then now she's joining them to not say it. But I don't know, that also part bugged me that Penny was there.
Think of that, when they show that particular line on Penny, she looked like she's been through a lot, so she looked really.
She probably
sad.
had her Uncle Ben moment.
So something actually happened to her.
Probably.
I feel like because that makes.
Well,
more
she
sense
already
to me.
had her Uncle Ben moment. Her dad died.
But I think something else happened with Miguel.
But again, like, with what? But was it her incursion? Was it not incursion? I was going to say incursion. What was it called?
Lines.
No, what was it called? It's not called an incursion. No, they call it something else in the Spider-Verse, right?
Collapsing? I don't know.
Something like
Canon
the
event?
Huh?
Canon event.
Yeah, but like when it's not met, they had a name
They
for
have to
it.
destroy the Indian Spider-Man's universe. What's it called?
But like, for example, but like you had Spider-Punk who was like, no,
Do whatever you want.
do whatever you want, and then
He's
you had
an anarchist.
huh?
He's an anarchist.
But that's not also why. Like he's also like
He's a punk.
that's not also why.
That's what
Punks
he do.
believe in anarchy.
But then what's his face? What's the other Spider-Man called from the Indian?
Indian Spider-Man.
But he has another name. It's something Parker, but I can't remember. Like his was like you saved my girlfriend's dad. Something could have happened. It looks like it didn't. They saved it, but I don't know. I kind of wish they would have dove into Penny's a little bit more of her. Why she changed?
They literally were not.
I think you're looking
asking,
deep.
You're asking for way too much all the time. Like the whole Rocket thing.
I agree.
He was literally just jealous, so he was trying to demean and be like, you're not the smartest guy here. There's more people who smarter out in space.
It's smarter. Does that sound like?
And he's all like, that bothered me because there's blah, 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 blah.
See, it does bother me.
I got to side with your brother.
And you know what? And I took that personally.
I side with your brother on this. You're digging way too deep in the barrel. Like, you don't need it.
All I said was I was asking you, is there a line from somebody from a movie
No,
that
because
you're
you're
like,
take it that deep.
It's not that deep. I was just like, dude, F you. You did not solve time travel. He's about to bring all your friends back. You're like, oh, you're not the smartest person in the
He's
universe.
just being rude.
It's a question. And you know what? Sharky was helping me. He gave me an answer. I'm asking everyone.
Welcome.
I'm just saying, yours was.
How about
you're just
How about you
being-
give me one then? Yeah, exactly. Shut up. All
give you
right,
one.
So this person
Japorean.
I know in real life was getting upset over a film watching the Avengers when Rocket Raccoon got upset with Tony Stark.
That annoy you, huh?
Yeah, that did. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I was gonna
This
say,
is ridiculous.
Must have been a canon event.
It must be. Why? Why did it happen?
Why do you guys always? This guy's always fighting, man.
No, but I was gonna say if I actually were to add some, I think that
If you were to add, you're adding right now. Well, not
I
if.
don't go deep into thinking all this.
Is it lines or can it be parts of the movie?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, like for me, I was gonna say the whole Martha thing when Batman be Superman. Like
That's good.
What did you say the name? Like,
What does the name do?
yeah.
Our moms have the same name.
Oh no, we must be best friends. That
Ah, best friends. I don't know.
No,
That's a stretch, man. That's a stretch.
that
makes me
dumb.
stop killing.
I didn't say it was dumb. I didn't say it wasn't dumb. I said that's a stretch. They're not best friends.
I know. I was being sarcastic. But I think that's the line that bugged me.
For me was all
But I don't
of
think too much about it.
mine was all of Iron Man 3.
All of Iron Man.
The whole
Is there a
movie.
specific line or just the,
No, the whole movie.
The whole movie.
Dude, that movie. Yeah, no, that movie.
That movie was pretty
that
bad.
movie was bad. Like the whole thing just
We historically
That-
here at Chibi No Podcast do not.
that movie
Condone.
was just
Iron
a
Man.
cash grab. Like I get there are movies that are cash grabs, but this one specifically 120% a cash grab film. And it sucked.
Agreed.
I do.
and they made it worse by
Mandarin.
making us Shang-Chi and be like the Mandarin. It's a fruit.
You know,
That was a good
given
Get outta
that they
here.
gave so much crap on that movie, that part that I like about that movie is
'Cause he's
how
Asian?
Tony had to deal with his panic attacks. He was traumatized and he's trying to overcome that. That itself, for me, I found that to be really interesting because you don't get to see too much on other superheroes having like the PTSD and all of that. I think for me, that itself.
I can understand that, yeah. But I'm
That
just,
was-
Not at the expense of the Mandarin.
yeah, I
That's
was
like saying
gonna
the
say
same thing about
majority-
Batman. I like the Batman movie because it explained about his PTSD, but the Joker actually was a drawing.
Sure.
No, get out of here.
question-
Get out of here. No.
Well, there's
No.
a comic where it's like that, where he's
Okay, but there's also like 30,000 variations of the Joker, so one of them has to suck. It's okay.
so okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
No, we have so little. Shark
you
King,
get angry for nothing.
Shark King, tell us the game.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay.
I just had a quick mini
Mini game?
trivia game.
Mario Party
Basically.
style?
Not Mario Party Stars, so go ahead. I'm going to open up the.
Yeah, I'm joining again because it
You're fine.
closed. It closed. Doom 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 doom.
And we're just waiting.
Do-do-do-do.
It's a good time for.
Cerveza cristal. Cerveza
Okay, it looks like you guys are all in. Thank you to our number one fan, Paul, for using his application recommendation.
Application.
So I'm just going to be just basically just short trivia game to end the night. We just had, Pokemon Go Day or Pokemon Day, so I just thought I would. That's kind of my thing. So I try to make them super easy. None of them are like.
What is the
Awkward
color
questions.
of this particular Pokemon at night?
All right, question number one.
Wait,
If you have an adamant blaze, no, I'm just kidding.
Is my
And you
buzzer
have 4
working?
EVs. Yeah, I have all of you guys on here.
How many EV?
My buzz is grayed out though. It's not red.
It's fine.
I have to reset it. There you go.
There we
there you go. Okay.
Your buzzer should now work.
So I guess for people that are actually watching and listening, you're basically gonna quiz us,
Basically, and
and we're gonna be testing like the buzz,
Yep.
or like kind of trivia night.
the buzzer here gives me the order they buzz in, so we'll know for sure who buzzes first and who gets to answer first.
Okay, let's do this, bro.
No.
All right, you guys ready?
I think it might.
It's grayed out again.
Oh, he's,
What are you
he's out for a
doing?
second.
I liked a thing and
Don't like things.
Tell him no.
okay, do it now.
Dile a tus
I'm ready.
viejas
I'm
que te
ready.
dejan en paz.
That was a friend, but okay.
Is she a female?
It's our friend.
Oh, okay.
It's Mama also.
Oh, okay.
Can you reset it because my buzz is gray?
I did already.
There we go.
Okay, now it's
There you
red
go.
again.
All right. Question number 1. Which anniversary did Pokemon just celebrate? Mister.
29th.
That is correct.
Let's go.
I was gonna say 30th. That
Nope.
would have been bad.
1996. Come on.
All right. Since Pokemon just celebrated its 29th anniversary, which Pokemon's Pokedex number is 29?
I don't remember.
This might be the hardest question. I didn't expect this to be this hard. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon,
Oh.
obviously.
Oh, it's grayed out. You got to refret.
Starbuck?
No.
Ekans?
No.
I know it's after Pikachu and Raichu. I know that. I know that. That's 25 and 26, but I can't remember the other ones.
27 is Sandshrew and 28 is Sandslash.
It's great out.
Refresh it.
Dang it.
Mr. Mister?
I just forgot. I just forgot it. I had it, and then I had to refresh it. I don't remember. It ran out.
David, you were the
Nidoran?
second? Nidoran female.
Yeah. Okay, I was wrong. I was thinking of it.
He's like,
Hey, at least I'm telling the truth. I could have just been like, oh, yeah, I
that's
thought
fine.
that
No,
too.
that's fine.
As
Laughing at
of
me.
today, so
Refresh,
right
please.
now,
Refresh, please.
how many total starter Pokemon choices are there in official mainline series games?
Dang it.
27?
That is incorrect.
Shoot. What?
Refresh.
Mr. Mister?
24.
Incorrect.
Oh no! Oh, refresh.
Mr. Mister?
28.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
You're
Oh, it's wrong.
no! I thought. Okay, my bad.
Go ahead.
29.
It is 29. Ironically.
Oh, wait. I didn't
It
say
is
20. I said 27.
So there's 3 starters for every gen. There's 9 gens.
There's Pikachu.
27. There's Pikachu. There's Eevee.
Oh, I forgot about
He's the
Eevee.
starter. There's 29 starters.
Dang it. I forgot about Pikachu and
Because
Eevee.
when I said that, I was like, okay, I got Pikachu, but I totally forgot Eevee. Damn
And I
it!
just thought it was funny because it's 29th anniversary, 29 starters.
I thought it was some. Yeah, I was thinking. I was just thinking, oh, it's 3 times 9, 27.
You guys are tied at 1 apiece.
Okay, refresh.
One Piece. One Piece reference.
Which generation of starters has been shown the least amount of love? Meaning they have the least amount of alternate forms. Mr. Mister?
Gen 2.
That is incorrect.
Damn it!
Gen 3.
That is they all have megas. What do you mean?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, David, sorry.
Go.
Gen 6.
That is incorrect.
Fudge.
There's Mr. Mister?
Gen 7.
That is also incorrect. Paul.
Gen 5.
David?
Gen 8.
Mr. Mister.
I don't. Did we say Gen 6?
No, you can't.
Gen 6.
Well,
Gen 2.
I said Gen 2.
Hisui Typhlosion.
Gen 4.
Gen 4.
Yeah.
Gen 4 has literally been shown no love. All of their starters have no alternate forms, no megas, no
What's Gen
regional
4
variants.
again?
That's the black and white.
Is that black and white?
No, that's Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Chimchar, Piplup, and Turtwig have no form.
Oh, yeah. They have nothing.
They have
They have
nothing.
shite.
Yeah,
Gen 1, they
It
all
took
have
us
megas.
like how many?
Gen 2 has at least Hisui and Typhlosion. Gen 3, they all have megas. Gen 4 has nothing. Gen 5 has Oshawott with the Hisuian form. It's 1, but it's something. Gen 6 has the Ash Greninja.
Oh, yeah.
Gen 7 has Hisui and Rowlet. Gen 8 has the Gigantamax forms. And then Gen 9 has nothing as well.
I don't remember.
But Gen 9 just barely
This
came
one
out.
just
So
came
that
out,
I can see why that
one
doesn't count.
That
Okay.
was quite a.
I'm at 2.
Yes. Quite
What was it again? You said 2 again. What you said?
6? So you already said 2. Okay, I'm going to keep it with the starter type Pokemon for the next couple of questions.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So when you start it, the countdown starts.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now. So once you're okay.
Which starter type has the least single type evolution lines? Meaning that it stays the single typing.
I can't buzz.
Mr. Mister?
Is it like a gen or just
No,
one?
like which typing? So is it fire, water, grass? Which one gets like only which one has the most only fire, only water, only grass?
I would say grass.
That is incorrect.
Oh
Paul?
wow.
I would say water.
That is
Oh,
incorrect.
I'm hitting it. It's good. Fire?
Yeah.
No, here's the buzz. It
You need
doesn't
the
count.
buzz.
I can. It's great.
Great.
It's great out. What do you want me to do?
Already answered. I'll give it to Dave.
No, that's
that's a
BS.
I'm trying to push it. Look. Hey, look. There you
There
go.
you go.
Fire.
Fire.
There you go.
No, press it first.
No, you didn't.
You actually did not.
Oh, dang.
All right, this is what 2, 3.
Mother truckers.
Okay, question number 6. Which starter type has the most variety in its secondary typing? Mr. David?
Water.
That is incorrect.
Shite.
Paul?
Grass.
That is correct. It has 6 different typing combinations. It's grass mixed with other things.
Oh, I thought that was water.
No, water and fire. Grass has 6. The water and fire have 5.
Ah, okay.
And
okay.
then like half of them are firefighting anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Oops, wrong person.
Wrong.
Okay, we're gonna go through. This was supposed to be for Boricua Senpai because he's all about your money speaking for where it goes. But what are the? And I'll give you a point for each of them. But this one has 3 answers.
Oh, dang.
What are the top 3 most selling generations of Pokemon? Mister.
Gen 1.
Okay, you can just give me one. So
Oh.
Gen 1 is correct. Paul?
Gen 2.
Gen 2 is incorrect.
Dang it.
Mister again?
Gen 7.
That is incorrect.
Oh, damn it.
David?
Gen 6.
That's incorrect as well.
I don't know that.
Paul?
Gen 8.
Gen 8 is number 2. So Sword and Shield is
Gen
the
8?
Sword and Shield is the second highest selling game.
Oh, you're talking
Pokemon
about just game wise.
Just game wise.
Oh.
I'm actually going through the gen. So it's
I got one.
Mister.
Gen 5.
That is incorrect. Gen 5 is actually the lowest selling generation.
But doesn't it have 2 games?
Still is the lowest selling of all time.
Good, because that's the game that got me out of Pokemon. Fudge you, Black and White.
Paul?
Omega Ruby and Sapphire.
Ruby Sapphire is incorrect.
Is Gen 9 then?
Gen 9
Yeah,
is the third
okay.
highest selling of all time.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this in the podcast.
Yeah, we talked
too.
about it. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like overall, like with games, Pokemon cards, like all that. I was okay.
Just games. Sorry, I should have clarified that.
Okay, that's what I was like.
Just the vidya.
Okay, what are the 3 most common Pokemon types? Paul.
Fire.
Huh?
Fire.
That is incorrect. Mister?
Normal.
Just give me one.
Normal.
Yeah, that is correct. David?
water.
That is number 1. Number 1 is water. Number 2 is normal.
Fire.
I got one.
Then Mister
Bug.
is incorrect.
Damn it.
David, you were next to
I
buzz
think
in.
I have
Flying.
this one.
That is correct. Number 3.
Yes,
I
I knew
was
it.
thinking bug
It's
flying.
normal water because water is
Is
everywhere.
Bug 4?
It is not.
Is it fairy?
All right,
Freaking
since
Diego.
I asked you about the most common. What are the 3 most uncommon typings? Paul.
Fairy.
Number 3 is fairies. Or sorry, the most uncommon typing, or third most is fairy.
I had one.
Mister?
Deal.
Incorrect.
Wow.
David?
You just stole mine. Dark.
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Set. Paul?
Psychic.
Incorrect. Mister?
Ice.
Ice is the most uncommon typing.
Gets no love.
And then there's one more.
What's crazy is I got Frigivax and then give me that bullshit.
Dang it. Oh, dude, this is hard.
Paul?
Steel.
You already said
I said steel.
I'm so.
They both.
Is bug one of them?
It is not.
I said that too. Never mind.
No, he did. He said that for most.
Paul?
Dragon.
No. There's actually quite a bit of dragons.
Bold Sea.
There's one more super uncommon typing. Mister?
We already said fairy, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember.
Fairy and
Dark.
I said dark. You guys don't listen.
Ground.
No.
Oh,
Mister?
rock.
No.
Damn it.
Fighting.
No.
Guessing at this point. I don't know.
Wait.
You want me to just give you this one?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right.
Oh,
I'll give you one.
I got one.
Mister?
Poison.
No.
Damn it. I thought poison was for
Oh.
sure.
Ghost?
Ghost.
Yes, there we go.
I thought we said ghost.
No, wait, you guys don't listen.
They said dark like
You know what's
multiple
crazy
times.
is Ghost has like one of the best bonds though. They're like cool, but they're not monos. They're like the majority of them are duals.
Yeah.
There's like how many monos? Like 3 or 4?
There's 3 lines. There's Duskull line, the Bennett line, and
Ghastly.
Mystery Bus. Ghastly is Ghost Poison.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wow, I forgot about that.
And Marrow and little one Marrow becomes
Ghostfire.
becomes what does he become?
Ghostfire.
Ghostfire.
He's got the torch on his instead of like the.
Yeah.
Green torch.
Darn.
All
you
right,
can
I'm still sticking with the typing.
'Kay.
What is the most common type used across all games for a gym leader?
Dang it. Someone put,
Mister.
Normal.
It is incorrect. David?
rock.
Yeah, it's also incorrect. Paul?
Grass.
That is also incorrect. David?
Water?
Water is correct. It is the most used. There's almost one in every gen. Some gens even have 2 gens have 2 water type gym leaders.
Who?
Gen 3 has, depending if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah.
It's Wallace, and then when you switch to Emerald, it's Fabio. And then Gen 5 has 2 waters type gym leaders.
Okay.
It's Black has one, and then Black and White has one, and then Black and White 2 has a separate one.
But that's cheating. That's just
Well, I've never played black and white.
But they do win by like 2 gyms. Like the next closest is like 3.
that's true. Okay.
What is the least common type for a gym leader to use? Mister.
Ghost.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
David?
Dark?
That is correct.
Yes.
I was
gonna
debating
say
on Ghost
that.
or Dark. I was debating on Ghost or Dark.
We didn't get our first dark type gym leader
It's
till
like-
Sword and Shield.
Oh, dang.
We just barely got, like, it's 1 gen old, and he was the very first dark type gym
I was
leader.
trying to think. I'm like, Dark wasn't introduced to Gen 2, right?
Yeah.
And I'd never seen it anywhere.
Nope. There was an Elite 4 member, but not a gym leader.
You know what's
Until-
crazy is the first Dark Pokemon you get wasn't even in Johto.
It's in Kanto. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Sneasel. Right? You don't get into after you finish Johto and you have to go back to Kanto, which again doesn't make any gosh dang sense in that game. I love that game. My favorite game.
People like Kanto just didn't go out at night, dude.
It's
They
7
didn't
years in the
notice.
It
future.
doesn't make sense.
The
Like,
future.
whoa, where's this Houndour? Where's
future.
this?
Oh yeah, Handar you can't get. And then
It's for the
Post-game.
future.
you can get the Larvitar though. You could get it in
That's
Johto,
post game,
but you could get it in Johto before.
you could get it from you couldn't get it before. You had to beat the whole game, complete 16 badges.
No, I thought there was like
to go to
a.
Mount Silver, but you could get it from the what's it called? The casino.
Yeah.
You could buy the Larvitar.
You had to work your ass off for that,
You
but
could
you could
do it, but it pays off in the long run. Everybody loves.
Yeah, I was
Larvitar.
like, I knew there was a way to get it. Okay.
Okay, sticking on that typing.
'Kay.
What is the most common type for Elite 4 member users? Paul,
Dragon.
that is correct.
I was about to say that. Dang it.
There are 5 Dragon type users in the Elite 4. Almost
Lance,
every Elite 4
Lance.
has one. Lance again.
Okay.
All right. What is the least common type for an Elite 4 member? Mister.
Ice.
That is incorrect. David?
Bug.
Bug is correct.
Yeah.
There is one. In Generation 4, he's the first one. His name is Aaron, or Aaron.
I was like, I've never seen Bug, and I don't remember Gen 4, the Elite 4, but I was like, I've never seen Bug anywhere. Okay.
Again, just trying to breeze through these questions. There are 3 types that Elite 4 members have not used before. What are they? David?
Ghost.
No, there is a ghost one.
Damage.
Paul?
Steel.
There is a steel type user. His name is Wilkerson. He's from X and Y.
I should know that.
Mister.
Electric?
Electric is correct.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm
There
trying
is no electric
Yeah,
Elite 4 user.
I've been literally thinking through. I'm like, I don't think I ever seen electric, and that's
and I misspoke.
weird.
There's actually 4 typing, so there's 3 more. There was 4
What the
total.
fuck?
I misread. Sorry.
Hold on, it kicked me.
He's not on there.
It kicked me. Why?
They're not doing it right.
No, it literally told me, "Hey, you have an update," and I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here." I don't know. How you
I'm not
press it.
resetting it.
There we go.
Diego
No,
goes
I have.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm back.
There we go.
Okay.
Paul.
Fire.
No, what do you mean?
Wait, did he say fire?
I did say fire. I did say fire. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, because that's stupid.
Go ahead.
This self-proclaimed Pokemon master,
I
fire.
can give answers.
Fire.
What's the question again?
Still, what are the 4 unused Elite 4 typings? And you already mentioned
Fire.
Yes.
No, I mentioned
electric.
Electric.
Poison?
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Mister?
Least used?
Or unused, sorry.
Unused. Okay.
Unused. So there's no Elite Four member that
Ice.
specializes
Oh,
on
no,
stuff.
no, there is ice. Never mind. It's okay.
That's
I tabbed that.
David.
Elite Four. I swear, flying.
There is an Elite Four flying type member. Sun and Moon.
Dang it! I haven't played that one.
Paul?
Dark.
No.
Is this my code?
There is one. Gen 2. Her name's Karen.
Dang it.
Don't you remember?
That's
No.
your favorite Gen, too.
It's been a while, man.
From your favorite Gen?
Yes.
I know there's that one. I know there's that one. There's that one.
Just electric. David.
Psychic.
There's
Psychic.
Will and Gen 2 as well.
Oh, I forget that one.
Mister?
Rock.
No, there's one. Oh. There is one.
Dang it.
I keep thinking like of ones that.
Paul?
Fairy.
Fairy is unused. There is no Fairy type Elite Four member.
Oh, I thought
David?
there was
Normal?
There is no normal type.
Yes!
Elite Four user.
I thought what's
There
his
is
bucket?
one more typing.
I thought what's his bucket was an Elite Four member.
Who?
In Sword and Shield, the one curly haired dude, and he took the old lady's place.
That's already no. He became a Fairy type user,
Yeah, wasn't he an Elite
but
Four
he's not
member?
an Elite Four member. He's
Damn it! Okay, that's what got me confused.
Gym leader.
She was an Elite Four member. Oh, no,
Paul?
she was a gym leader, huh?
Fight.
Huh?
Fighting.
Nope.
No, there's
Bruno.
Bruno, bro.
1 and 2.
You were there. You fought with him.
I thought it was Rock.
That's what I said. Rock either way.
No.
To be fair, he does use an Onyx on his team. The first
Okay,
time.
okay.
So- You want me to just give you the last one?
No.
Yes.
Why you gotta be like that?
Just keep guessing, David. That's fine.
I'm trying to think what.
Bug.
No, there's an Elite Four member that's bug. Remember, it's the least type,
Oh, least. Oh, my bad.
but never used.
Shoot.
Is it obvious?
I mean, it's unfair for me, but at this point, I feel like it is because you've already gone through a whole bunch of them.
I'm just trying to think of one that it would be just.
See, I got confused now. I'm double thinking
I know.
because I was thinking Fairy, like Fairy wasn't, but Fairy was never used because he became a gym leader. Was the gym leader lady?
Oh, it's not.
that
Then
messed
we-
me up. Damn it! Now I can't.
David.
Ground?
No, there is one. Paul.
Flying.
No, there's one as well.
I did say flying before. Now I'm trying to go through.
David.
Did we say steel already,
I
right?
did. Yeah.
Dang it.
Just give it to us.
Okay, the last unused typing. There is no grass type Elite Four.
See, I was thinking that
literally
too.
gonna say that.
I was gonna say grass. I'm like, that's why I was thinking, is it obvious?
No.
I was thinking, is it obvious? I was like, it has to be. If
I,
it
I
was,
literally went like this, like grass, fire. That's what came in my mind.
I was
like,
thinking
I
grass
thought
too.
that'd be us, man.
I, literally
I was
like,
thinking grass. I'm like, it can't be. I was like, it can't be grass, but it. That's what I was thinking. Is it obvious? Like an obvious, like
it was grass, yeah. Because like I literally thought of it, and then right when I went to water, I was like, no, wait, there's never been grass. Weird.
Well, I couldn't be for sure. I was like, I don't remember if there was grass one or not.
Okay. Let me see.
Is that it?
No, I still got a couple more.
Okay.
Almost there.
He's prepared.
I am prepared. What are the Pokemon from Gen 1 that have not received any kind of alternate, regional, or mega form? Mister.
Nidoking, Nidoqueen.
Nidoking and Nidoqueen counts as 2 technically.
Okay,
Paul?
there you go. Boom.
Wait. You asked a typing or?
No, they haven't received an additional form. So there's no mega, there's no like so
Oh.
Raichu doesn't count because there's already
An
an
alternate
Alolan
form.
Raichu.
But they haven't received like
Kangaskhan
a.
doesn't count either because it's got a mega.
I got another one.
And Lapras doesn't count because it's got a Gigantamax.
Oh, so everything.
So
that
they have to have like a mega or
So
something.
they haven't
No,
gotten
the
anything
opposite.
basically from
The
Gen 1.
opposite.
I got one.
Oh, since
Mr.
Gen 1. Okay, no, I
Ditto.
don't have one.
Ditto has not gotten an alternate form. That's also
go.
correct.
Oh, I got another one.
Go for it.
Never mind. Firo.
Firo is also another one that is not.
I was gonna
gotten
say Butterfree, but I'm like, wait a minute.
Butterfree?
one. Dave Butterfree has a Gigantamax.
Oh, yeah,
form.
Gigantamax.
That's what I was gonna say. I just literally said that. He's just like,
Beedrill?
Beedrill has a
Mega
mega.
has a mega. He's
Oh,
got a
yeah.
stupid high attack stat.
Needle dick.
Huh?
What? Big Dick
My
Larry.
ears.
Your ears?
Everybody knows that's big
Oh.
dick.
Bees don't even have dicks.
Question. Oh, well, never mind. Let me just do this because you can tell me if it's right or right. Eevee?
Eevee has evolutions
Okay, I was.
and past Gen 1.
Okay.
So that does count.
Okay.
How many are there?
The birds, legendary birds.
There are.
They're all in Scarlet and Violet. Did you not know this?
There's Galarian, Zapdos.
I didn't.
Galarian,
I get to finish that game.
Yeah, they're cool. They're
You
use
watched the
alternate form.
directs with us. They
not
use
Scarlet Violet. They're Sword and Shield. You baboon.
But they're also
Get
in
your
Scarlet
facts right.
Violet.
Yeah, but I saw the directs. I know that they're in there.
Either way.
Are there a lot?
There's a couple more, yeah. Mister?
Kabutops.
Kabutops does not have one. That is correct. I didn't see who that was. David?
Almost there.
Almost there. Also does not have one.
But we already know who has it.
David?
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan does not. Well, he does get one. He's getting
Hitmonlee.
him on top.
Oh,
Extra. Mister?
A Venomoth.
Venomoth does not get an additional form. That is correct.
You said that.
Huh?
I think you said that, but
Paul?
it's not.
No. Davis said Butterfree, so you probably got confused.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Arbok.
Arbok does not get a form. You are correct.
Oh, I was going to say Coughing Bolt. I
Wait.
was like, no, wrong.
David?
Hitmonlee.
Hitmonlee also counts because it's got him on top.
Oh, yeah.
That's after
yeah.
Gen 1. We're missing a couple more, right?
Yes, let me double check before you start buzzing in. We are missing 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wait.
6,
I think.
7, 8,
Really?
9, 10.
Wait. I think.
David?
Golduck.
Golduck does not have an additional form. That's correct. If you guys are blanking, I'll just start telling you.
No.
No.
Who was that?
That's just the timer's out.
Oh.
You guys have not answered in time, so I'm just going to give you the last ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we had mentioned Sparrow and Pharaoh,
Got that.
Ekans line, both Nidoran lines, Paris, does not have
Oh.
Venomoth and Venomoth you mentioned, Golduck, Bellsprout. The Bellsprout line, there's no alternate form. It's just Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victor Bell. Has had no changes since Gen 1. Doduo, Dodrio,
Oh, wow.
nothing. Seal and Dugong, nothing. Shelder and Cloyster, nothing. Drowsy and Hypno, nothing. Goldeen and Seaking, which is a very forgettable Pokemon, nothing. Staryu and Starmie, also nothing. And the last two lines, which I'm surprised nobody said, was Dragonite. Dragonite line has
I
had
thought he
nothing.
had a Mega. That's why I didn't say it.
No.
And Mew. Mew has had no alt megas, no alternate forms. It's just Mew.
Dragon was the first one, but I was like, wait, I swear he has a Mega, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
he's
use
never
it.
had a Mega. But
Dang it.
I thought he had like a... I don't know. Maybe I was getting confused with a terrestrialization, but I was like, that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't. It's not an additional form.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question or the last speed round I have
Okay.
is just going to be, I'm going to give you a stat, and you're going to try and I'm going to give the point to whoever can give me a Pokemon with the highest in that stat. So, for example, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think right now.
Okay.
Which Pokemon has the highest HP? I'm not going to have you buzz in for these last ones.
Oh, HP. Oh, Blissey.
Mega Adino.
Mega, that's like oddly specific.
Blissey?
What'd you say?
I said blue. I hate you.
He's actually looking up.
I'm actually going to look because I don't know all of them off the top of my head. So go ahead. You said Snorlax.
Mega Adino.
I said Blissey.
Blissey is the number one answer.
Yes, I knew it.
With
The only-
the highest attack stat in all of Pokemon, even more than
You mean
Guzzlord and 100% Zygarde. So the top 5 is Blissey. Number 2 is Chansey. 3 is Guzzlord. Number 4 is 100% complete Zygarde. And number 5, for whatever random reason, is Regidrago. Honorable mention number 6 is Wobbuffet.
Wow.
Damn.
The only reason I knew about Blissey is because I remember when Japorean was playing against him in our Elite Four in our Fire Red, it just would not die. Like it took forever for it to have its HP go down.
Plus, it was a hell of an XP.
That's the only reason I
It
remember.
gave you a lot of XP too when you killed it. Okay.
Okay, next stat I'm going to give you is attack.
That was the highest attack?
Which Pokemon has the highest physical attack?
Physical. Oh.
Doesn't he have both? Mega Rayquaza?
Are any of these megas? Or are these
Are you gonna
base?
count the
Some
megas?
of, yeah, some of them will count.
Okay.
Either
yeah.
Mega Rayquaza or... No, Beedrill. Mega Beedrill doesn't. He has stupid high attack, but I don't know if he's the highest.
If you say one, I'll count it. So if you just say Rayquaza, then I'll count its best form. Like if you said Charizard,
No.
I don't know.
Tyranitar.
Garchomp?
I don't have an answer. I have no idea.
no.
Nothing's going to my head.
Okay, top. I'll just read you the top
Yeah,
five.
just do
Number 1, Deoxys.
That makes
Attack
sense.
form.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kyurem Black,
Who is that?
Rampardos,
Really?
Calyrex Shadow Rider, Ice Rider, and Slaking's number 5.
Oh, I should have thought of at least Slaking.
I was
That's
maybe
why he's
thinking
nerfed
Gambit.
with-
Final Gambit. What's his name? Final. What's
I
that
don't know.
Pokemon? I
Very
don't
last
know.
Pokemon.
I would have not. I would have not known that
King
yet.
Gambit.
King Gambit. That's going to say, but no, okay.
I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, special attack. Highest special attack.
Rayquaza.
That is number 8.
I need one.
I mean, it's just whoever gets the highest. I'll give you the
Mewtwo.
point. That is number 5. Or sorry, number 6.
Lucario.
No.
Bro, Lucario.
Lucario don't got nothing on that one.
No, so the top 5 is Deoxys attack form
Of
still.
course.
Kyurem White, Hoopa Unbound, Calyrex Shadow Rider, Necrozma Dusk form, and then Mewtwo.
See, I don't know any of those
Mewtwo
Pokemon except for Mewtwo. I would.
I knew Hoopa.
Mewtwo's still the highest.
Unbound.
Oh, I know Hoopa. Yeah, okay. I knew Hoopa actually. That's my B.
Next is defense.
Oh, Aggron. Mega Aggron.
Oh, damn, I would have said
That's
that
actually
too.
really good.
Just because I was watching a Let's Play, a thing, and he's like, yeah, I think he's got one of the highest. When I looked him up, it was just blue. I was like, oh, shit.
I don't know his name. But you know which one I'm talking about? It's the one that has a attack and defense with it's a shield and it's a sword and shield one. The
Oh yeah,
Shield Dog.
Aegislash.
shield door.
Shield door.
Oh my god, that's what I'm going with. I don't know the yeah.
I don't know. Can't think of anything.
Yeah, Diego.
Diego
Right
probably
with
got
Mega Aggron.
Just because I
That's
just
the only
remember-
one. Yeah, I
that's
knew that Aggron. I knew that.
Mega Aggron, Regirock, Avalugg, Cloyster, Bastiodon.
Cloyster. I would have. Cloyster's a good one.
Yeah, that freaking yeah. If you, look up Mega Aggro when you have a chance. His stat is just blue because there's like it goes yellow, orange, green, dark green, and then blue is like the highest.
Okay,
And
special defense.
blue. Gudra.
Gudra is 9 on the
Damn,
list.
never mind.
That's still good. It's better.
Deoxys.
Special defense.
Deoxys.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The shield person again.
Deoxys is number 2. Special defense Deoxys. Regice, Deoxys, defense.
Regice.
Regice has the highest special defense.
Remember, because he explodes.
Deoxys.
Okay, that makes
The best. That's the best defense. I forgot about that.
Lugia, Ho-Oh, and then Florges.
Wow, Florges?
Florges is up there, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I probably wouldn't have gotten Florges if you would have asked
Yeah,
me.
that would have been
be
weird.
completely fair. And then I guess let's see what comes next. Our last one is speed.
Okay, you said
Aerodactyl.
mega. Dang it, I was going to say Mega Aerodactyl.
Did you really just?
I'm going to Electrode, but
Voltorb? Or Electrode?
Electrode.
Okay,
I said Electrode.
he didn't hear you, so I took it.
Did say Electrode.
Damn it.
I said the Mega thing, but Electrode doesn't have a Mega. That's the only
He has
thing.
a Hisuian form.
Yeah, but that's not Mega. The Mega
has a
Aerodactyl, I'm pretty sure has to be
Hisuian
number 1. But yeah.
Oh, Crobat.
Oh, Crobat's fast.
He is correct with. He's the highest with Electrode. Number 1 is Regieleki. Number 2 is Deoxys Speed. There's a pattern here, guys.
I was gonna say
Electrode and Hisuian Electrode.
Hey,
Regular Deoxys.
damn it!
Dang, Aerodactyl's not even Meridactyl's not even in there.
Not in the top 5. I'm sorry.
Fastest Pokemon. You
And then we're gonna need you to log back in because I can't
dang.
see your score. But I do know it was pretty close.
I'm still in.
Look, I just closed that thing.
Dang it, Paul.
Paul. To be fair, I think you were losing. but
I
could
was
be
losing.
wrong.
Yeah, I was.
Does it let you see the score on your guys' end or no?
It tells me my score.
I saw
Yeah.
a number, but let me see.
Do you remember what your number was?
I think it was 5.
What?
Oh wait, no, 7.
7.
7.
7, 13, and 16.
Yes.
So the winner is our host, David the Smash. By
Yeah.
the way,
You got a prize. You got a prize. What you got?
Do I get a booster pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are special prize packs that I've won through battles, but
Oh, look
I
at
haven't
that.
opened them. You pick which one you want.
Just go with the one on the left. Your left one.
That one? It's all yours, man. Open it up right now.
See, David, look at this. So this is regular Aggron. Look, it's blue, 180. Now look at where's Mega Aggron? Right here.
All right, David. Show the camera what you got.
Okay, how do I open it?
Just open it.
It has less cards, but they're supposedly all
Holy
very
crap!
highly competitive cards.
230.
That's a lot.
But look at his regular version. It's still pretty high. 180.
Okay, let's see here.
Aggron is a
Show the
dummy.
camera, David. Show the camera.
Wait, I'm trying to go.
David's gonna pull like the $500 card, and
Okay.
I'm gonna be sadness.
Okay. So I'm not even looking at it first.
Go for it.
Okay,
just
that
gonna start
is
the camera.
that. First card is a basic energy card.
Oh,
Gala!
that's super
But
rare.
it's got the stamp.
Oh yeah, that's, oh that's cool.
That's
Okay,
something.
next one is Klefki.
And it's got the special hollow art.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like that one. Next one is a luminous energy. Yeah.
Do you know how to use it?
Not yet.
No.
He doesn't play the card game.
That's a shame.
Next one is regular Klefki. Not as good, but it's okay. Next one is a jet energy. It's a jet energy? What the heck is that?
Read
Never have
it.
Too many kinds of energy.
And the final one is a bravery charm.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. It's the luck of the draw.
It do be like that sometimes. But congratulations, David.
So these are. So what is a jet energy?
Read the description.
As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides energy.
you need that.
Whenever you attach this card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon, switch the Pokemon with your active. Okay. Huh.
So it lets you switch in automatically.
actually-
That's pretty
that's
good.
Oh, this one's cool. The Bravery Charm. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 50 HP.
Oh, that's actually super good.
Wait, let me see. Mischievous Look. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent, have no abilities except for Mischievous Lock. Huh. So you're
That's
like,
actually pretty good.
I can't use anything. Well, neither can you, bit.
It's basically neutralizing gas, but for cards.
That's cool. Where'd you get these again?
Actually, through tournament play.
Oh, because you won?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why you're the Elite Four, man.
that's what I do.
What
By
was
the
the
way-
update on that?
It happened last weekend.
How'd that go?
It went pretty. It actually went pretty good. I feel kind of bad.
You just
Why?
They put me up. Nobody made it past me, and they put me first.
That's pretty.
So
Okay,
they had
okay,
people
wait,
go-
let-
They had people go through like gym leader like to qualify, so they only made them get like 4 badges.
Uh-huh.
And out of I think 100 or 120 something people, I think like 25 of them qualified with enough badges, and nobody got past me.
Nobody got
And
close.
they put me as the first Elite Four
Nobody
member.
got close.
No, there was like 2 that got close, but like when I mean close is like if I would have, I still had like 2 or 3 Pokemon, but if I would have like missed an attack, I would have lost. There was one guy that I got pissed. He got super lucky. I don't know how he lost.
You're supposed to let them win. I'm just kidding.
No, like
no.
turn 1,
Yeah.
he froze me with Blastoise. I got frozen turn 1, and it was like not very effective. I was like, oh, and he actually freezed me. He froze 3 of my Pokemon in one battle.
Damn.
I'm like,
With
there's
what?
no way I win. Just Ice Beam.
Just Ice Beam,
The
just
10%,
frozen.
he got the 10% chance 3 times. And I was just like, well, I guess I'm just like not destined to win. But
And you still beat him.
I think
still
you
beat him.
should have been at the end.
He messed up because I used Tyranitar at the end with weakness policy, and he went for a water type move. So, yeah.
So here's the question then.
Yeah.
So who did you bring in your team? So I know now it's like now we know it's past the tournament. So yeah,
I actually used a variety of different teams, so just depending. But the team that I used the most was actually my original rank 1 team from when I was the number 1 trainer on Wi-Fi for like 10 minutes, probably.
okay.
I had Tyranitar, Garchomp, Aegislash, Clefable. Clefable, Scizor, and who's my other one? Oh, Excadrill. And then I sometimes used Mega Aerodactyl to swap. Those are like the 7 I mostly used. Just kind of mix and match, just depending on what I felt like. I'm like, do I need a Mega for this match or not?
Okay.
Or would I just use Mega T-Tar? So I went Mega Tyranitar or Mega Aerodactyl. Just kind of swapped around.
What was the price?
They were competing for money. I was just doing it because
You were there for like.
So did they give you any feedback, or did they be like
You're too good.
You're gay, you made your
Don't come
okay?
anymore.
Did you know what the other Elite Four? Do you know what they were running?
yes.
So how were they compared to yours?
The way we were first, they wanted to do typing. The way we ended up splitting it up was we did it through specialization. So there was one guy his specialty was terrestrialization. One guy got Gigantamax. Another guy got Z moves, and I was like, okay, I'll take Mega Evolution. They're like, oh, okay, but they're like, you have the least experience in like competitive battling, which is true, but
Were they expecting you to?
I think they were expecting me to lose. To be fair,
So they're suddenly like, oh, and they just slowly
they were expecting me to basically be the level 1 guy.
You showed them.
Here's the question: do you think if you were to fight against the other, do you think you could have won with your team with fighting theirs? I mean, I know they have their own like specializations, but
it just depends because the way we also did it with the Elite Fours, you had to fight them under their rules. So when people fought me, they had to fight me in singles. So we had me and the guy who did Z moves did singles, and then Gigantamax and Terrestrialization did doubles. I don't think I could have beaten the doubles guys because that's not what I'm used to, and it's not what my team was built for.
right.
I think I could have beaten the Z move guy.
Okay.
Not to mention, you said that the other guys also have more experience battling as well.
They
too,
do.
So
Like they actually like VGC. They actually go and compete at traditional official tournaments. When I've played in tournaments, it's all been like this. It's been unofficial stuff.
I think it's time for you to go to the.
Did they tell you anything? Be like, well,
I just felt bad because I'm like, you guys. They're like, oh, we kind of want to play. I'm like, oh, I guess you guys aren't playing to them. Like, I beat them again.
but they didn't say anything like, well, I guess would they invite you next time?
That is a good question. I haven't talked about anything like that. It could. I just kind of want to like host my own little tournament again.
I guess the thing is like, I wonder like, would they want to be like, well, we made this, because I'm assuming that they want people to win eventually. Like they don't want to make it like unbeatable,
Kind
right?
of, but not. I mean, if the other Elite Four members
they have to lift it,
didn't really want
they got to
that
raise
to
the bar.
happen.
Yeah.
They don't want them to win
They
at all.
really didn't want them to happen. And then the guy who held the tournament, he was going to be a champion. He was going to be like the secret boss fight. So I don't think he really wanted people to win. To be honest, but
I mean,
I could be wrong.
I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense, but also like you want people to be like, this is an unbeatable tournament. You can't win.
I don't know if it's unbeatable. I think they would like
we're
to up
not unbeatable, but I think
the challenge.
I think a lot of the people that played were just ill experienced, like zero, like no experience, and
Okay. Well, here, let me ask you this question.
Sure,
okay,
go for it.
because I know I know that Mr. and Japorean have both played in tournaments or friend tournaments.
yeah,
Right. But
they've competed.
But in these tournaments, like you did with you guys, it was basically a draft. Like if someone picked this, you can't
this
have that
one wasn't
Pokemon.
a draft.
Right.
Oh, but the
Taking that out. Do you think these two would have a chance to beat
they would have
you?
been of some of the better competition I would have had that day.
They think okay. I just kind of want to gauge where they were.
Like they would have been in like the top 5 to 10%.
I would have been using minimize.
You would have been a piece of shit.
What we didn't do? Explosion. How you read? What?
Yeah, my friend did that. And I still thought it was hilarious.
Did he kill one of your Pokemon or just two?
No, none. Because I was originally just freaked out, so I switched into Scizor. And I was like, it's not very effective. I'm like, oh. And then he went to another one again. I'm like, oh, like I'm still at like 80% health.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything to Scizor.
I built a tanky Scizor. I went
Okay.
defensive, so I was just like, yeah, he was built to take these hits. Not very effective.
Okay, makes sense.
I didn't plan for him to, like, I obviously wasn't planning for him to run Explosion, but still.
It happened.
It happened.
I wonder how they would do, like, these two with fighting you. Because I know, Japorean, I know you, oh, no. Well,
Yeah, well.
this is different, though, because you guys are drafted. This would be, you have Megas, you have Terrassylation, you have Z-moves, you have all these that you can possibly use.
I think...
And it's very different.
I still want to host another tournament someday down the line. Maybe not in the immediate future, but I think I like draft because I think it's the most fair. And
I think
you
so
guys
too.
can correct me as well. It does matter, obviously, how good you are, but because of the way you draft, there's just some teams you're not, like, it's just harder. Like, it's not always the trainer. Like, there's some people that you just don't play well against. Like, people that, like, who you beat Nick, right?
I think it was Nick.
I think it was Nick. I think he 6-0'd Nick. Like, Paul beat Nick.
He's 6-0 Nick?
He 6-0'd Nick. And I lost to Nick. It's just my team was just like, I'm like, dude, like, I just don't have, like, there's certain Pokemon he has. I'm like, if he brings them, like, I don't have an answer.
I can't remember how many Pokemon we had in the draft. Wasn't it like
15.
15? Okay, that's 15. What it was.
Man.
But it really is more just like,
Because Paul
it really is like matchups. There's
didn't
just, like,
Paul and
my
Diego
team
take
is
you
just-
down to like almost the last Pokemon, right?
When Paul, he took me down to 2 or 3.
Didn't Diego take you down to last?
Diego took me down to last.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing BS.
Didn't you miss though? Is it because of minimize?
Yeah, mine is a sandstorm.
And the funniest thing is I made a mess right after, so it was just like everybody was just missing. So
Because I was down to just my Sandaconda, and he still had his whole team. And I was like, let's just do this BS. And so I just kept doing that. He kept missing. And then I kept bulldozing, and then everything kept dying. And then he was on his last Pokemon.
Really? That's what it
a
was?
lot, half of my team was weak against ground.
Oh dang!
And then it was just luck. It was just waiting.
It was literally
waiting to see.
Sandaconda to Clefable to see who takes the most damage.
Yeah.
Or who can actually finally land a hit.
Who can land a hit. And since I had Sandstorm, I'm even more evasive. So it's like... And
originally, your sand was doing residual damage, but it didn't work against Clefable because Clefable has Magic Guard, and I had leftovers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why.
And then he finally landed a hit after like 5 minutes, and then I died.
After like 5 minutes,
No,
like,
I had because the first Pokemon he had got me to half health, and then that's when I started doing Sandstorm and Evade, like to minimize, because I was already at half health. I was ready to die, but I'm like, let me just do this, and that's what I did because I was pretty much dead. I thought it's over, and then Sandaconda just kept living. Sand Tomb, Glare, because I'd paralyze, and then I would Sand Tomb, Glare, and then Sandstorm, and then Rock Slide, and then that's what I just kept doing, and it would just save me, and then it was just, oh yeah, Clefable just finally hits, and then I was dead.
okay. I was like, I know we saw Japorean's fight because you actually had to record it.
You gotta record it.
I didn't. I thought I had yours recorded, but I might not. I might not have had my capture card at the time.
Hey, I was gonna say that. Yeah, even if I were to play now, I never played with Z-moves. Now, so
I've never played with them either.
So I think
Neither
it would be
would
like it would. Yes, something. There's so much stuff that
We could limit things, and honestly, what I would want to do, just because I know that it's the format Champions is using, I think I would only want Terra and Mega Pokemon.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No Gigantamax stuff.
Yeah, Gigantamax is weird, but I would still love to have like a Chibi tournament.
That'd be cool.
in
I think-
Pokemon Stadium.
No, and for right now, I think what we should do would be like just Showdown. That way, you don't have to like build your team. Like Showdown, you just click. I want to use this. These are the stats and these are the moves I want. This is the item.
It's a website.
You can do the battle in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, those are cool. Okay.
But that's what I'm thinking again. Something just down the road.
And get like the Prismatic Evolutions ETB as a prize.
No.
Who the heck's gonna get that? What are you talking about?
I might be able to. No, I might be able to. I mean, I don't know if I could get that as a prize because I still don't even have one myself. But I could probably figure something out.
You know people.
I know people.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
All right, let's do it
And stream.
and stream it. Yeah. All righty. Well, that is it for tonight, guys. Thanks so much for watching. It's always fun to do these podcast episodes. Remember, you can always watch the latest episodes first on our YouTube channel, and then 2 weeks later you can watch them on Podomatic, or you can hear it on Podomatic, Spotify, Google Podcasts, any place you listen to podcasts. You can follow us on all of our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Tuna Podcast, capital C, capital N, capital P. Thanks so much, guys. Ooh. We will talk to you. There's nothing in there.
Scary.
That was scary, but it's not good. This is David the Smash Fan.
Mr.
Japorean, I'll see you guys in a month or so.
And Sharking.
And this is Shipping a Podcast. See you later.